Ayan, hello and good evening guys. Happy weekend. Kumusta? How are you doing? I hope you're doing well, having a great Saturday so far. Yan. Without any further ado, dahil balita ko ay medyo, yun nga, mahaba ang ating Sumeru Archon quest. Let's go and continue where we left off last night. Let's go. We are about to go to the Grand Bazaar where I think we are going to meet Nilu. Also, ginawa ko na din pala yung ano ko. Ginawa ko na din yung commissions ko earlier. So, para tuloy-tuloy tayo sa ating Archon quest. Ayan. Okay, so, yeah, I think we're gonna meet Nilu here because Dunyarzad last night mentioned na nakilala niya daw si Nilu. So, let's go. Laki naman ng Sumeru City. Oh my god. Oh, there's Nilu. I can see her red hair. Okay. There she is. Kailangan dito talaga. Ayan, there she is.
Sorry I'm late, Nilu.
Oh, Dunyarzad. It was taking you so long that I assumed you got trapped at home, but you made it in the end.
I like the redness of her hair. I like, it stands out. I like it.
Uh-oh. But if Dia's here, that means you got caught, right?
You could say that, but everything worked out. She's on our side now.
Not completely.
Oh. And who are these two?
Oh,
I
meet the
wonder
Traveler and
who's voicing
Paimon, my two newest friends. They're visitors who just arrived at Sumeru City and are looking for information on Lesser Lord Kusanali.
I wonder who voiced Nilu. May announcement na ba?
So
Parang
you're
wala pa yan.
followers from another land?
Truthfully, no.
Oh, really? Well, that's okay. You're still invited to the Sabzerus festival. By the way, Dunyarzad, we've already started decorating the Grand Bazaar.
You're very welcome. It's the only thing I could...
Probably?
Okay.
But don't sweat it. We've already finished renovating the stage.
Ay, meron din si Nilu no ano. Oh, so basically, lahat. No? Lahat ng adults will have the Akasha Terminal. Pati ba kids? Let me see. Ay, and then. Wala mga bata. So, adults lang meron.
Wow! This place is amazing!
Not bad. Last time I was here, the stairs were full of holes.
The stairs were nothing. A little while ago, we discovered that the tree above the stage had a huge chunk of bark ready to fall off. We reported it to the academia many times, but they never sent anyone to deal with it.
Oh, probably because it was the theater asking.
So, I guess dahil their academia is more about intellect, diba? So, they don't care much about the art.
The academia looks down on performers like us.
Yeah, okay.
They probably think it would be best if the theater closed down completely.
Hold on, I'll be back, guys. A little. Alright, hello, we're back. Sorry about that, guys. Also, let me just put my hair up. Medyo mainit. Hello, Tutuk's Gaming. Hi, how are you doing? Yan. Okay, good. I think I need to cut my hair. Init! Right, let us continue the quest. Sana matapos mo
We
siya
can't
tonight.
let that happen, though. Not only would everyone involved in the theater go hungry, but then we wouldn't be able to hold the Sub-Zero's festival anymore. Thank the Dendro Archon for Dunyarzad. But the more she gave us, we hired someone to patch up the tree, and we also gave the stage a much-needed makeover.
Okay.
The stage is going to be even prettier when it's festival time.
And I can't wait to see you on the stage. You've been practicing so long already.
It's our dream. I'll do my
Ganda
best
ni
for the two
Milu.
of
I
us.
like her.
Milu, what are you gonna be doing at the festival?
She'll be dancing the dance of Sub-Zeros, the most important performance at the Sub-Zeros festival.
Dance of Sub-Zeros. Okay.
Dunyarzad, have you told him the origin of this holiday?
I only told them about the Greater Lord and Lesser Lord so far.
Okay. Then I'll tell you two about how this holiday came to be. According to legend, the Sub-Zeros festival was originally the
Goddess
Goddess
of
of Flowers'
Flowers.
birthday celebration for the Greater Lord. A long, long time ago, on one of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's birthdays, her friends threw her a celebratory banquet. Some of the
Okay.
gods got drunk. One started playing music, and the Greater Lord started singing, so the Goddess of Flowers began to dance.
Okay.
As she danced upon the grass, countless beautiful parisaras began to bloom wherever she stepped. Those brilliant purple flowers became her dazzling stage. All the gods clamored, "Oh, if only time could stop at this very moment."
Aw. Okay, that's a nice story.
Huh? Really? Oh, you probably mean because all the gods in this story are no longer alive.
Hello, good evening kay Romel. Mahabang lakbay ka pala sa Archon Quest. Oo nga, balita ko mahaba daw tong Archon Quest na to eh. So,
Although they
maaga
aren't
tayong
around
nag-start
anymore, they're
mag-stream.
preserved in our tradition of dance. This outfit I'm wearing is apparently based on how the Goddess of Flowers looked.
Ooh, okay.
Though we're just tiny people compared to the divine, we still have to do our best to make sure that the birthday girl feels loved on her special day.
Nilu, you of all people will definitely be able to convey our well wishes to the Dendro Archon.
They symbolize the Goddess of Flowers after.
Yeah. The Greater Lord brought forth Patisaras in
Patisara.
memory of the Goddess of Flowers. But she ultimately could never truly replicate that beautiful purple.
Thinking about the Goddess of Flowers dance makes me wish I could have seen it. If my stage were anything like that.
Wow.
uh,
You're so
I'd
excited.
be
But
thrilled
according
if I
to
had
the
just two
trailer,
real
diba?
Patisaras on the stage.
Medyo may tumututol sa kanilang festival.
So, Traveler and Paimon, what do you think? Interested in the Sub-Zero's festival?
All of Lesser Lord Kusanali's followers will be there for her birthday.
Ooh, Paimon thinks that's a great idea!
Okay, you're sure,
Of course Paimon wants to watch! Those two things aren't mutually exclusive, you know.
So how about we all attend the Sub-Zeros festival together?
okay, let's
Dunyarzad,
go.
let me show you which stage decorations we've picked out so far. Everyone at the Grand Bazaar loves Lesser Lord Kusanali.
In that case, we'll take a look around.
Okay, take a look around. Go. Walk around the Grand Bazaar. So I guess we're going to talk to people. Hi. Natural born singer. Kumari.
Whoa! What's with your yellow hair? Did you know that the Sub-Zero's festival is about to happen?
Okay. Uy, si Dia. Farhad.
Things are really shaping up, and there's a buzz around the festival this year. Don't be fooled into thinking that Sumeru City has the best of everything. Some festival snacks are only offered here in the Grand Bazaar. And when it comes to musicians, dancers, or singers, The Grand Bazaar's got the best of the best.
Okay. Best of the best dancers and singers daw. Ihuli natin si Dia. Okay, Srimati. Hello, madam.
Ah, dancing at the Sub-Zero's festival. As a child, I even asked my grandmother why we performed the dance for the Lesser Lord when it was originally done to honor the Greater Lord. My grandmother said that Greater Lord Rukadavata is a beloved deity and honored by all. And Lesser Lord Kusanali is too. The Sub-Zero's festival has been losing its
Aw.
appeal over the years.
Wealthy benefactor. So si
That
Dunyar
is,
Zad,
until
I
a wealthy
guess.
benefactor stepped in this year and brought the festival back to life.
Okay, next. Well. Yun. Si Dunyar Zad. Okay.
Milu, your outfit looks amazing. There's also something different about you from when we first met up.
I thought I'd add a little extra pizzazz to my dress for the festival.
Wow, did you sew all that yourself?
Uh-huh. Sewing is a fundamental skill for everyone in the theater company. I've noticed that you can't keep your eyes off that crown over there.
May I?
Of course. The legends say that the goddess of flowers had beautiful horns on her head, so this crown was made to reflect that.
Okay, last. Dia.
Huh. Revamping the stage for the festival couldn't have been easy, that's for sure. I don't know much about the Grand Bazaar, but I do know that the residents here have a penchant for song and dance. Oh, and the perfume sold around here is a lot better than what you'll find elsewhere. The fragrances are longer lasting
Perfume
and
pero
they're
face
gentler on
powder
your
yung
skin.
nakalagay dito.
I mean, that's what I've heard at least.
Ayaw niya aminin na nagpa-perfume and ano siya, makeup.
Hey! Is that who Paimon thinks it is? It looks like Catherine.
Okay. Nagawa ni Catherine dito.
Huh. Come to think of it, Paimon's only ever seen her behind the counter at the Adventurers Guild. This is the first time we've ever seen her taking a break.
Ang ginagawa ni
Hey,
Catherine
Catherine.
dito.
Huh? Oh, hey! It's the Traveler and Paimon! What's shaken?
Whoa. Break time Catherine sure sounds a lot less formal than usual. Paimon was still waiting for her to say Ad Astra Abyssosque.
Sure. Standing behind the counter at the Adventurers Guild doesn't require any complicated functions. But saying and doing the same old things over and over again can get pretty monotonous. But
Oh,
take you
nanonood
two,
siya ng
for
movie sa
example.
Fontaine.
You travel across Tevat to enrich your lives and gain new experiences.
Well, we enjoy traveling across Tevat and all that, but we're mainly looking for clues about her brother.
Yes, and you should keep searching. Sometimes the answers we're looking for aren't necessarily at our intended destination. Instead, they're
Napaka-cryptic mo
found
naman,
along the
Catherine.
way.
Huh.
Catherine.
We heard someone say something pretty similar recently. Anyways, what brings you out here, Catherine?
You also a fan
No,
of the
not
Sub-Zero
particularly. I guess you could say that I'm loving the recent atmosphere here.
specimen?
Oh, it looks like it's about time for me to be heading back now.
Alright, we'll see you next time at the Adventurers Guild. Oh, by the way, thanks for connecting us with the Eremites.
I'm sure you two will get along well with the people here. You've already been blessed by the element of Dendro after all.
Okay. Sabi ni Romel, next dyan, madam, na character sa quest yung
There's
inaantay mo
something
husbando.
really
Sorry, na-spoil ko agad.
different about Catherine today.
Well, I don't mind. I've been spoiled a little bit kasi minsan nakakita ko si husband. Nauna na siyang maglaro sa akin itong quest and nakikita ko yung screen niya sometimes. So yeah, I know already na may mga lalabas pang ibang character. But story-wise, hindi pa naman ako nasa-spoil. Yung mga appearances pa.
Hey, Traveler. Paimon.
Oh, hey, Dia. What's going on?
I've got something to tell ya. My lady knows you're looking for ways to meet Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Are you serious? We'd love that!
It might
Okay.
not necessarily pan out, so don't get your hopes up too much. I'll need to take you two somewhere and ask someone some questions.
Okay.
My lady is feeling a little worn out at the moment. Nilu's found a place for her to rest.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay, let's go.
Let's head over to the Citadel of Rexar.
Go
and
to
wait
the
for Dia.
entrance of the Citadel of Rexar. Fine. Ay, sa baba?
Sorry, I'm late. It took some convincing for the master and mistress to believe that Miss Dunyarzad was only sitting in the port for a while. Anyway, I guess I should be
Okay.
thanking you. I haven't seen Miss Dunyarzad that happy in a long time.
You sure sound a
Okay.
whole lot nicer than when we first met, Dia.
It's called being a professional. I'm a bodyguard, and I work for whoever's paying.
Woo! Kumari ka pa, Dia.
Look, Dia's blushing.
Ugh, listen, you two. I don't expect to be working for Miss Dunyarzad very long, but I hope to finish things on a positive note if possible. Let's cut the chit-chat and head into the Citadel. We'll see if
Okay.
the person I know has a way for you two to meet with the Lesser Lord.
Hello and good evening to Raimak. Happy weekend daw. Good evening sa'yo. Happy weekend din. Okay, sino kaya ang kakilala nito ni Dia? Wow, ang ganda ng may panning yung camera nila
Oh, hey, Chief.
Ha, Dia. What are you doing here?
I take it you all know each other already?
Mm-hmm. We met this morning
Ah.
after the Adventurers Guild pointed us to Ozfon for more info.
No kidding. Huh. So, where's Ruksha? I thought I'd help
Where's
these two out
Ruksha?
by asking about the theft.
Rukshaw's gone over to the Academia. The Grand Sage recently ordered Sumeru City to begin bolstering its defenses. Since you've already mentioned the theft, I suppose I
Ano
might as
theft? Oh
well
my
tell
God.
him what we know.
Appreciate it, Chief.
Theft? Sorry, what the heck are
Ano
you
yung
guys talking
ninakaw?
about?
Just recently, the Academia lost something,
Lost
and there's a chance
something?
the item is connected with the Dendro Archon. This case might just somehow help you in meeting her.
I suppose that's one
Ano
way to
yung
look at it.
nawawala?
But if you ask me, the case is more about the Academia than anything else. Let me fill you in. The Academia
Pick up an
recently sent a convoy to pick up an important package from Aru
Okay.
village. Word got out, and the convoy was robbed on its way back. The Grand
Okay.
Sage took the whole matter very seriously. Not only did he dispatch the Matra, but also enlisted our help in the search for leads.
You two have heard of Port Ormos, haven't you?
Okay.
It's the largest commercial port in all of Sumeru. The Academia's grip isn't long enough to
Okay.
reach all the way to Port Ormos, so the city's a little more laid back.
Apparently what was lost has a great deal to do with the Akasha, knowledge, and even
Okay.
the gods.
Ano kaya yung
I'm afraid I
nanakaw?
don't have any other details for you, though.
Curious. Sabi ni Raimak, grabe Sumeru na sa gubat pero high-tech. Oo nga eh, di ba? Parang you would expect Fontaine to be the techie-techie kind of nation, di ba? But yeah, Sumeru has its own technology.
If you're interested, maybe you could head to Port Ormos and ask around yourselves. If you want my advice,
Students of
try
the
introducing
Academia.
yourselves as students of the Academia once you're there.
Ay, why should we do
Are you
that?
serious, Chief? All the Academia students are in Sumeru City, you know.
If you're also interested, just go there and see what happens.
Count me out. I've got plenty of work to do here for the Homayani family. And take it from me, if you two really do decide to visit
Better
Port
watch your
Ormos,
backs.
you best watch your backs. There are even some extremists who go around shouting slogans like, "Retake Sumeru for the Scarlet King."
Oh, sino
Word
yung
is that
Scarlet
more
King?
and more are joining their movement. They're becoming a real headache for Chief and the others.
You bet they are. The Scarlet King's been dead for thousands of years.
Not everyone's like you, Chief. Even the desert natives who abandoned their homes in the wilderness
What?
still wish to have a god of their
Okay.
own. Well, Traveler, that's about all the information we have for you.
Thanks, Dia! And you too, Osfond! Since we've gathered all we could for the moment in Sumeru City, let's head
Hey,
to Port Ormos and see
Port
what we can find
Ormos.
next.
Miss
Hey,
Dunyarzad is looking forward to seeing you both at the Sub-Zeru's festival, so be sure to get yourselves back here in time for that. Good.
hey.
Then we'll see you both at the Sub-Zeru's festival.
Right. Yes, let's go. Hero Swift. And Port Ormos. Go. Ay, 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 ay. Ay.
Come and have a good look yourself. Traditional spices of the highest quality.
You've got a
Daming ano.
deal. I can't thank you enough for always looking after my business.
Believe me, I'm not making this up. Several Eremite mercenary groups are nearly in open conflict.
Wow! Talk about hurly-burly!
Daming
This place is
nagaganap sa Port
busy.
Ormos.
Guess that's only to be expected for the largest port in Sumeru. Ooh. Let's get our
Hey,
bearings
let's
so we
go.
can start looking for leads. We know that whatever the Academia lost is related to the gods. Osford
Posing
told
as
us to try
Academia
posing as Academia students while asking around.
Okay.
Paimon checked the Akasha on the way here, and the Academia
No
doesn't seem to
research
have any research facilities in Port Ormos. Paimon doesn't get it. Won't we look even more suspicious going
Right, you
around
should
saying
figure
we're
that,
Academia students and asking about the stolen item?
Figuring that out would be present.
Well, given all the people that come through here every day, if there's any information to be found, Paimon bets we could find it in the market.
Hi, let's go. And collect information. Nearby merchant.
Welcome. Welcome. How can I help you two?
Hi there. We would like to ask you a question. Do students from the Academia ever come to Port Ormos?
Of course. Especially
Ooh.
around this time of year. Students from Sumeru City that are about to
Ah,
graduate
okay, so
often
party,
come to Port
party.
Ormos to cut loose a little. Many
Hindi
people
sila
often
nagpa-party,
talk about
party.
how hard it is to get accepted into the
Mm.
academia, let alone graduate. Sure, we may not be Sumeru City,
Beautiful
but Port
scenery
Ormos
and
offers
stress-free
beautiful
environment.
scenery
Wow.
and a stress-free environment. Ah, you see over there? Those are students from the academia.
Oh, they look really serious.
They've been looking worried and miserable ever since they got here a few days ago.
Oh,
If you ask
bakit?
me, the life of a merchant is better. So long as the Akasha teaches us what we need, then life is good.
Those students seem to be discussing something. Let's see if we can listen in.
Yes. Okay, makikismis tayo. Eavesdrop. There you are,
It's
eavesdropper.
no good. I've tried asking around, but I haven't been able to learn anything useful. Not to mention that a bunch of scary-looking Eremite mercenaries have been posted along the streets now.
There's been a lot of fighting between the different Eremite factions in Port Ormos. If we choose to move on our own, then it would be wise to steer clear of them.
What?
Especially the group that's constantly shouting some stuff about the Scarlet King and some resurrection. I've even heard that the Citadel of Regzar is starting to get fed up with them. What was that group called again? Ein something or other?
They're called Ein El Akhmar. Today,
Ein El
I
Akhmar.
heard that the thing we're after might be in their possession at the moment.
Ano ba yun kasing thing na
Wait,
yan?
come again?
Don't you see? Many of the Eremites in Port Ormos deal with trading this kind of thing. They're usually pretty wary of outsiders, but not so with students of the academia. It's because the kind
What
of
is the
goods that
thing?
students are looking for aren't the kind of goods that Eremites are after. As long as they know you're a student, then deals can be made. I've heard that Ein El Hakmar likes to set up shop at the Jafar Tavern.
Jafar
Supposedly, if you're willing to part with 500,000
Oh,
Mora,
half a
they'll
million
give you
Mora,
info
sus
on
marami
anything.
tayong Mora.
Wait, did you say 500,000? If information alone costs that much, then how could we ever afford to buy what we're looking for?
I wouldn't worry too much. Our field of research is very niche. Who else could possibly be after that kind of shady knowledge?
Oh, I
Oh,
guess
shady
that makes sense.
knowledge.
And
Okay.
the only thing left for us now is to find a way in.
Whoa! Did you hear that? A
Shady
niche
knowledge.
field of research and shady knowledge? It all sounds pretty suspicious to Paimon.
Whatever was going
Is
from the
knowledge
academia was
something
also
people just
related to.
buy and sell like that? So, what's your plan?
Let's go to, ano ba? Let's go to Jafar Tavern. Oh,
Wait, didn't you hear what they just said? Buying information is going to cost us 500,000 mora! Have you lost your mind? Oh, alright. Paimon never thought she'd agree
Marami
to part
tayong
with that
naipong
kind of
mora.
mora.
Huwag ka mag-alala, Paimon. Ano tayo? Nag-farm tayo sa gold ley line. Kaya meron tayong pera. Okay, Jafar Tavern. Bakit may ganun? Ooh, the unappreciated carving. Biglang nagkaroon ng world quest. But okay, let's go.
This is the place we heard those students talking about. Let's find a seat somewhere and see if we can...
Oh, you've arrived.
Yan na.
Please, take a seat.
So, they think that they can go toe-to-toe with the boss? Ha! Once we reclaim the
boss?
power of the Scarlet King, they'll be the first that the boss punishes.
They're nothing to be afraid of. Our main rival now is the Caracal Battalion. They've also amassed a significant amount of more this time.
How can the Caracal Battalion compete with the boss when they're nothing but a bunch
Who's
of
the
money-grubbing
boss?
opportunists out for a quick mora?
Yeah, with boss's fervent devotion, he'll be able to use this power to bring our god back this time.
Huh. All these guys talk about is the Scarlet King. So,
Greater Lord Ruka Devata. That traitor and her followers
A
must not be
traitor?
spared. The day will come when the Scarlet King exacts vengeance on Sumeru, and all of them shall be punished.
yeah, Paimon was wondering what they meant too. We should ask about that if we get the chance later.
Sweet. Get some information from the Aaron.
What happened next?
Hey. Hi, I'm here to
Who are you?
buy
What do you want?
information. I'm a
A
traveler.
traveler?
Now's probably not the time to talk about that. Didn't the students say Eremites are wary of outsiders?
A student? What's a student from Sumeru City doing in Port Ormos?
I'm looking for info about something.
Well, if it's info you want, you've come to the right place. The question is, can you afford it?
And him 500k.
Paimon can't stand to see so much more ago. But there's no other choice right now.
Meron tayo niyan, madaling i-farm yan.
Here, this is the merchant's address. Whatever you're looking for, you'll find it there. Hmm? Well, what are you waiting for?
Oh, that's right. We heard you mention the Scarlet King just now. We're actually interested to know more because...
Fine. Since you've already handed over the Mora, I guess I
Yes.
can throw in a little extra info.
My money is good for a lot more information.
As you can
Sige.
see, members of Ain al-Ahmar are devout believers of the Scarlet King. Years ago, the Scarlet King founded the great desert nation that was our homeland. It was an advanced civilization, far beyond anything you'll see in present-day Sumeru. The Scarlet King was the rightful god of wisdom, but he was betrayed by a companion he trusted. She even stripped him of his title, God of Wisdom.
So, you mean the traitor was...
Greater Lord Ruka Devata, yes. That shameless wretch destroyed the Scarlet King's civilization, and our ancestors were forced to flee to this land where we were made to suffer the tyranny of our enemies. Furthermore,
true?
she
Oh my
conspired
God.
with the academia to cover up the truth of her actions, and create the merciful and benevolent facade for which she is now known. But the story doesn't end there, oh no. The Scarlet
Wow,
King
okay.
isn't
How did they
truly
do
dead.
this?
The voice of the Oracle has been heard in the
Voice of
desert,
the Oracle.
prophesying his resurrection. Mark my words, our god shall return. And if what I'm saying makes you shiver with fear, it might not be too late for you to become a believer of the Scarlet King.
Oh. Can you tell us more about the Oracle?
I don't have anything to say to you academia people about that. I think this conversation has reached its end.
Not just yet. This man is a fraud.
Ayun na si Alhaita!
You again? Deranged academia lunatic.
Yes, it's me again. I already warned you that if you weren't willing to sit and discuss things with me, I'd take measures to make things uncomfortable for you. Listen to me. That address he gave you is fake. Or at least, you won't find a merchant waiting for you there. This group has been boasting all around that they can provide information on a certain item as a means of luring people into their territory. Once you show up, they keep up the act until they have hard evidence that you want to purchase said item. Then
Hey! Shut it, Alhaitham! What are you playing at, trying to ruin our business like this,
I told you the other day. I wish to discuss my terms with your boss.
Okay.
Ha! The boss made it perfectly clear that he won't negotiate with you.
But why?
Yes, and in no uncertain terms. But that was then. It does not preclude him from changing his mind in the future.
I'm warning you. Don't push us, or this could get ugly.
If you're suggesting that we escalate this from a verbal exchange to a physical one, I accept. After all, even the Archons used war to negotiate the ownership of Teyvat. If, on the other hand, we can't agree on any means of negotiation at all, then I'm afraid my next course of action will sting a little more than the mere falling through of a few business deals. I will jeopardize the Eremite's reputation, which I know you value above all else. I am quite confident that if I began to take such action, your boss would willingly approach me himself. However, I fear that by then, some things will have happened that cannot be undone. Also, a word of advice. I suggest you tell your boss exactly what happened here today. Otherwise, he might blame you for not telling him in the future.
What did you say?
Consider this. Have I ever failed to follow through on my word in the past?
This guy is really out of his mind.
Okay. If you really have a death wish, let's meet a week from today. The pier in front of the Pharos Lighthouse, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, sharp. Don't expect us to hold back.
Okay, wow. Edi wow.
Not so fast. First, you return the 500,000 mora to them.
Yes, we got our money back.
Please, I beg you, don't provoke them. We can't afford any trouble with this crowd. They haven't even paid for their food yet.
Ah, Mr. Iman. There appears to be fewer staff in the restaurant recently. This wouldn't happen to be because they're all busy spreading the word to the students, would it?
Well...
Someone who chooses to do business with a group like that really can't afford to get so flustered the instant someone confronts them about it. Consider the meal compensation for our silence. I'd say you're getting an excellent deal.
Whoa, did you see that? He not only got us our Mora back, but sent the Emirites running too! Plus, he seems to know a lot about what's going on around here.
Hey, let's go.
He went that way! After him!
After him! Mukhang taguan, Alhaitham.
Wait up! It's Alhaitham, right?
What do you want?
Thank you for your help.
No need for thanks. My goal was to get to them, and you two gave me just the opportunity I needed. We're even. Oh, I advise you to keep your distance from them. Since they weren't able to make off with your Mora in the end, they might harass you again in the future. All right. Goodbye.
Hold your horses! We still have something to ask you about! Since you tore through their scam right in front of them, you must know the real story about
Ano nga yung something na yan?
No?
Hello and good evening, Kai. Kamusta?
Who exactly are you two? And why are
Ang
you
ganda
inquiring
ang
about
aga na
that?
stream. Oo nga, I had a bit of a free time and then also, balita ko mahaba daw tong Archon quest kaya kailangan natin ng madaming oras para matapos natin ang stream. I'm a student from the academia, kunyari.
A student. Right. Look, you should know that those thugs conducting business with you had nothing to do with your lie.
Perhaps we can also talk to her.
Huh? Oh, yeah! She's really strong! Weren't you saying something about a physical exchange? We can help with that.
She doesn't even have a vision. Forget it.
Why maka-judge naman to si Alita?
Maybe not, but she can still use elemental energy. Otherwise, there's no way we'd go asking for info from from guys like that. Those high-headed thugs are definitely gonna bring a lot of backup for your next...
Hoy, hala, bakit siya may ganun, may sa braso, si Ito, wala. Grabe. Na-scam si Ito, okay.
All right, I accept. Got a pen and paper? If you're searching for someone who sells that kind of merchandise, I'll give you one of their addresses, and you can try your luck. We'll reconvene at the appointed time by the pier. It doesn't matter if you show up or not.
So, since you were happy to give us this merchant's information, does that mean you can tell us exactly what we're after?
You were willing to part with 500,000 mora for something and you didn't even know what it was?
Okay lang yun, Alita. Meron naman kaming pang-farm sa, sa gold ley line.
Okay. Well, if you truly are as skilled as you claim, then you can beat the answer out of them when they become hostile. Look, if you've been making inquiries, then you have to know something by now. Tell me what you know so far, so I don't waste time repeating information.
We know it's connected to the academia somehow, and that not only do the Eremites deal in it, but some students want to get a hold of it too.
You know almost everything there is to know, but you're unable to compile this information because you've never seen the object before.
Yes. Okay, tapos bakit ganun yung quote niya? Parang saan to nakakabit? Bakit? Para siyang stiff na ewan. Anyway, yeah, whatever.
This is what you've been looking for.
Yan.
Huh? Paimon can't tell what it is.
This is a knowledge capsule. To put it simply, it's a vessel that can store a fixed quantity of canned knowledge. It's like a miniature Akasha. Anyone who links it to their personal Akasha terminal instantly becomes privy to its contents.
Anyone?
Correct. Anyone. Unlike the Akasha, which heavily regulates who can access what information, knowledge capsules confer their contents without any requisites.
Ano kaya yung laman ng knowledge capsule?
That's amazing!
It's essentially a convenient and harmless vestibule for knowledge. Unfortunately, it's illegal in Sumeru to privately possess or trade them. They were created as a means for scholars to transfer knowledge gained from Irminsul into the Akasha, and are intended to be destroyed immediately after use.
Kasi kapag binigay na nung knowledge capsule dun sa Akasha, pwede nang i-filter ng Akasha yung information. So basically, unfiltered yung yung nandun sa knowledge capsule. Sabi ni Kyle, kapag naging playable yan, madam, matutulad kay Rosaria na nerf. Wala bigla yung cuts dun sa sa braso.
But despite strict regulations, some of these knowledge capsules will always escape destruction. After all, there will always be those in this world who are dissatisfied with life as designed for them by the Akasha, and over the past century, a wide variety of canned knowledge has been leaked from the academia. Now, in Port Ormos, the valuable ones are a means to Mora for the Eremites. Meanwhile, those which the Eremites deem to be useless to them occasionally prove useful to the common citizens and hapless academia students. Well, I think that about sums it up.
I heard that the academia lost something recently.
Oh, so that's your true objective.
With
our current arrangement, I don't believe I can offer an answer.
Okay, perhaps we can negotiate
You're
further.
still resolved. Fine. Let's talk somewhere with fewer people.
Okay, go with Alhaitham to a more secluded spot to continue. Wow. Hi. Ganda ng music sa Sumeru though.
Let's continue our conversation here. If you wish to learn more about the
I'll
knowledge
help you with
capsule that the
something.
Academia lost, then you must help me with something. I need you to find someone named Dory, a traveling
Ayun na si
merchant.
Dory. Okay.
Unlike the peddlers who hawk inferior knowledge capsules, she often has quality goods in stock. She's guarded against people from the Academia because most of her wares don't comply with Academia regulations. I think she blacklisted me.
What?
I met with her informant, but it soon became clear that they had no intention of letting me get any further. Become one of Dory's customers and earn her trust. This is my condition for further collaboration.
Okay.
Why do you want us to meet with her?
Until you complete this task, you don't have question privileges.
Uy, grabe, ang demanding.
Fine.
You two are outlanders who haven't been here for long, so Dory should view you as safe clients. I'll give you the informant's address and their contact password. Beyond the password, though, I have no way of knowing what other tricks she might have up her sleeve.
This is kind of nerve-wracking.
The true challenge begins after you meet her. She has a keen nose for Mora and a shrewd eye for wares. I'll prepare some funds for you. Buy her highest quality wares and earn her approval.
What?
Okay.
We only just saw a knowledge capsule for the first time. We don't know how to tell which ones are good and which ones are bad.
That's true.
Elemental
Have you two heard of
sight?
Elemental
Yes.
Sight?
Yes.
Oh? That's a surprise. Guess I'll have to hold you in higher regard.
Ah, elemental sighting pa. Okay. Grabe, demanding naman
Here
ito
are
ni
two
Anita.
knowledge capsules. Tell me, can you detect any difference in their quality?
They look the same to Paimon.
Try inspecting them with Elemental Sight.
Okay.
How'd it go? Did you see anything?
The one on the left.
Rumor has it that higher quality knowledge capsules generally appear brighter when viewed through Elemental Sight.
Ooh, okay.
That's because knowledge originates from Irminsul, the root of Dendro power itself. The more powerful the
Makes
knowledge,
sense.
the richer it is in Dendro energy. However, some canned knowledge with a high concentration of elemental energy is of little use in contemporary times, so those capsules are of little value. Using Elemental Sight is merely a stopgap measure, but it should suffice for earning Dory's trust.
That sounds pretty impressive.
Here's a sheet with the informant's location and contact password, and here is the Mora for purchasing canned knowledge. Don't
madami
be
din
cheap.
siyang-
You'll need
Don't
to
be
spend to
cheap.
catch Dory's eye. If there's any Mora left over, just keep it.
Kasusin na natin lahat.
Oh, and be sure to exercise some caution. There have been Matra present in Port Ormos lately.
Matra?
They belong to the Academia's regulatory body. They also handle cases of illegal canned knowledge transactions. Like I said, the
So,
Academia has
binabantayan
banned
din
both their
ng-
trade and
I
possession.
guess din na Sino. Diba Mahamatra siya? Sino.
The Matra are razor sharp. You're in for nothing good if they lock their sights onto you. If you two want to back out,
Willing to take that
now's
risk.
the time. Okay, then we have a deal. If you succeed in your dealings with Dory, come find me at the Wikela Funduk.
Ika na Funduk.
Looking at what Al-Haytham wrote, Dory's informant is a trader near Old Ormos.
Ay. Lapit lang.
Let's follow these instructions and try to...
Code chart. Special commodities from Dory. Right code. Wear a morning flower. Sumeru rose. Mouse customer. Fishbowl and tiger. Ah. Pack in Sumeru City style. So I guess we are wear a morning flower. Huh. Complimenting a customer of skill corresponds to harap group. Kunan nga natin ng itsura yan. Ay, ng itsura. Ng ano. Baka kailanganin ko to sa... kailanganin ko to sa quest. Okay. Latish. Hello, Latish.
Hello. What are you two looking to buy?
Raw unripe as unripe fruit forma.
What a unique palate. We have unripe hara fruits, but we usually keep them in the back.
Following the paper got us past the first round.
Ronak, these two want to buy unripe hara fruits. Show them to the warehouse.
Got it. You two, please follow me.
Hey.
You two have a fascinating fashion sense. We haven't seen a customer wearing a Sumeru rose for quite some time.
Hold on. Let me think. Sumeru rose means common merch. No, look again. We're obviously wearing morning flowers.
My mistake. I do apologize.
Whew. That pop quiz sure was scary.
The warehouse is up ahead. Please follow me.
Bilisan mo, dali. Go, round up. Come on. The unappreciated carving? What? Darn it! Ito. Ganyan.
Port Ormos is pretty great. There's so many new and interesting things. Not to mention all the tasty food. Sumeru's largest commercial port sure lives up to its name.
How did things end up like this?
All thanks to your artistic license. That's how. I should have made you...
But when I finished the prototype Aranara yesterday, you agreed that the kids would like it.
Well, I never thought they'd dislike it so much.
Oh, what should we do?
Yeah. Compared to everyone else, they seem really down in the dumps. Let's go find out what's going on.
Hey
there! Paimon's name is Paimon, and she's a traveler who was just passing by.
Oh, I noticed you two a moment ago. Welcome to Akara Crafts, the best toy store in Port Ormos. What's bothering us is this prototype Aranara.
Prototype Aranara? You mean this wood carving here?
Doesn't look very happy.
There we have it, the verdict.
Not the first negative feedback we've had.
So, what exactly is a prototype Aranara?
So for context, Aranara are magical creatures in Sumeru fairy tales that live in
Okay, so Aranara yung na-meet natin na parang cabbage. Okay.
For the store's 20th anniversary, we plan to release a series of hand-carved toys based on the Aranara stories that... This is a prototype we made to get an idea of how they would react. But when we put it out there, the reaction was not quite what we'd anticipated.
They thought it looked like a mushroom too, huh?
No, worse than that, actually. I can't quite describe it, though.
Okay. So...
This is not an Aranara. I've read Uncle Tanja's Aranara and the ill little fungus. It says
Chubby
that
and
Aranara are
squishy.
supposed to be chubby and squishy.
Toys do look better when they're round and chubby. Uncle Tonder said in Aranara's vow that you can deceive the eyes, but you can't deceive the heart. This carving makes me feel lost and confused inside. Ooh.
Oh,
Didn't
wow.
put his heart into it, huh?
Sabi naman.
Sounds like one of those things that's
Kailangan pa
easier
ng world
said than
quest para sa
understood.
Cassid and
Sa
Alia didn't like this carving.
Archon
but
quest.
I think it's okay. It doesn't look too happy, so it's kind of pitiful in a cute way.
Oh, a positive review.
Yeah, so I would totally ask my dad to get it for me, if it wasn't meant to be an Aranara.
Oh, well, That took a sudden turn for the worse. We asked the children for their opinions.
Oh, how did it go? Has it maybe, grown on them at all?
Unfortunately.
Oh, this is such a shame.
Oh, the kids kept mentioning an Uncle Tanger, too.
Uncle Tanger is a famous children's author here in
author.
Port Ormos. He wrote quite a few stories in the past, but around a year or so ago, he
Eureka
suddenly had a
moment or
eureka
something.
moment or something. And suddenly the children loved every one of his stories.
That's right. My little Ghaffari loves his stories too. We asked Tanja for guidance. But
He
right
went
after
off to
he agreed,
Gandharvaville.
he went off to Gandharvaville with his son to look for inspiration. We were running out of time, so we had no choice but to carve an Aranara based on our own imaginations. As you can see, this was the result.
Oh, we have to do something. Hey, since you're the famous traveler, could you do us a favor and look for
Okay.
Tanger in Gandharvaville? He doesn't have to come in person if he's too busy.
Write down
Just
his
ask him to
suggestions.
write down his suggestions and bring his notes back to us, if you could. Please, if only to put a smile on the children's faces.
They seem pretty desperate.
Okay.
Let's help them out. To see the kids smile. And also for our reward. Yep, let's do it.
Okay. So I guess finish this. Ang ganda ng soundtrack ng ng Peru. Kulay. Masyadong career talaga si, Yu Pang-chen. Sa paggawa ng soundtrack. Ay!
So Tanger's supposed to be here in Gandharvaville looking for inspiration. But how do we find him? Should we yell his name at the top of our lungs?
Sounds like a bad
Hey,
idea.
buddy. What's your name? What are you doing here all alone? Do you live in Gandharvaville? Regardless, don't worry. As a trainee forest ranger, I'll do everything I can to help you.
Hi, Miss Forest Ranger. I'm Rosie. Don't mind me. I know the way back to Gandharvaville.
When people say, don't mind me, what they really mean is don't worry about me. That's all the more reason not to leave you alone.
No.
Don't cry. What's wrong? Take your time. You can tell me all about it.
Huh. That voice sounds familiar. Paimon's heard it somewhere before. Oh, it's Kale! And a child who seems to be upset.
Okay. Sino kaya yung bata? Is that
Hi, Kale.
Paimon and Traveler. I've been doing pretty well. Thanks for asking.
We're here on an errand. We heard your voice, so we thought we'd come ask you for help. You seem kinda busy, though.
I'll be fine.
Huh?
You go help them first, Miss Forest Ranger.
What a well-mannered child.
Sand? There is not a lot of sand in a forest. You keep saying you're okay because you don't want us to know what you're upset about, right?
Maybe.
That's exactly why you have to get it off your chest. Here's a trick. If you're keeping a secret that bothers you, you can try telling it all to a tree hollow.
A tree hollow?
Yeah, a tree hollow. Do you know Tanja's stories?
Okay.
The
Akala ko
Aranar
yung
living
ni
in the forest
Tanger.
will
Okay.
patiently listen to every word children say. Maybe there really are Aranar living in the tree hollows that will
Okay.
listen to you.
You like the R&R stories too?
Of course. I love them.
Oh, people who like R&R are the best. Okay, I'll try telling my secrets to a tree hollow.
Aw, you're just exaggerating. Anyway, I'm trying to be like my friend, who always does her best to cheer people up when they seem sad.
Idol niya talaga si Amber.
So, how are you doing? Feeling any better now?
Sure.
Wow. Kale's so good with kids.
Forest Ranger, you can...
Well, helping children who are lost in the rainforest is all part of a forest ranger's duty. So, what was it you wanted help with? You're not lost too, are you?
Okay, so you're looking for a children's author from Port Ormos called Tanja. Wait, when you say Tanja, do
Tanja.
you mean the Tanja? That's right, Uncle Tanja. So he's in the area, looking for inspiration for a new story as we speak? This is amazing. Could you wait for me for a second? I'll run Razzie back to Gandharville and then I'll be right back. I've always been curious what the man behind those incredible stories is like in person.
Oh my gosh. Pang mahaba din tong world quest na to. Okay. Maybe he's a genius. And a lot of them.
Tanja's just a normal guy.
Even so, he must be more creative than most people. Wait, hold on. Razzie, do you mean you've met Tanja before?
Mm-hmm. He's my dad.
Oh, okay.
Your
Sabi ko
dad?
na eh, really.
Tanja's your
Siya
dad?
yung ano eh.
As in you're Tanja's son?
Uh-huh.
Ah, hi, Muncies. That guy
Hello
at
and good
Park Pass
evening
told us that Tanja
to
brought his son along with him.
Dennis.
Razzie.
Kumusta?
Why are you here on your own, though? Did you and Tanja get separated?
We had an argument.
Oh, in that case, we should take you back to Gandharville first.
No, I'm good. Thanks for your advice, Kale. Come with me. I'll take you to him.
Yay! Thanks, Razzie! I never thought we'd be spending the whole day looking for him. Oh my gosh! I can't believe I'm actually gonna meet the Tanja!
Oh.
What? Ooh, yay!
So Tanja headed this way. I know this place pretty well.
Follow me. Pwede ba yan? Mag-light na lang tayo pababa. Okay. Ginagawa mo na pala yung event quest. Oo, kasi gagawin ko na yung ano sana, yung, tawag dyan, gagawin ko na sana yung Archon quest, pero apparently, kailangan ko palang gawin to, so yeah. Gotta do this pala, so yeah. Kala ko tuloy-tuloy na kanina.
Where are you, Razzie?
Someone's calling for...
Oh, Razzie! Thank goodness I finally found you. Were you in danger? Did the wild beasts scare you?
I'm okay. All thanks to their help.
Thank you. Thank you all. I dare say that even the most cold-hearted Spino crocodile would be moved to tears by your kindness.
Oh, it's nothing. It's all part of my responsibility as a trainee forest ranger. I'm the one who should thank you for creating so many wonderful stories for the children of Sumeru.
Really? I didn't know anyone read my stories apart from young children. That must mean you're still in touch with your inner child. Okay, then. I have the inspiration for my next
Aranara
story.
Granny who's a child
It
at
shall
heart.
be about an Aranara granny who's a child at heart.
Huh? It's an honor to become the source of your inspiration. Whoa. Kale looks like she's about to pass out. I'm okay. Sorry. I just got a little too excited.
Are you two story lovers as well? Yes. The moment I saw you,
Ara
the
Giant
image
and
of
an
an
Ara
Aura
Finch.
Giant and an Aura Finch traveling together popped into my mind. Oh? Who asked for my help? My sincerest apologies, but I have fans all over Sumeru.
Seems like Tanja has a slightly exaggerated view of what it means to be a children's author. Also, Paimon's not a finch. That's nothing to get excited about.
Okay. Pwede naman, Madam Archon muna din yan, saka na yung World Quest. Ay, talaga ba?
Oh, right. I remember now. That small boat once sailed into the sea of my memory, but perhaps for the best. After all, a wild tempest was a-raging in Tangier Harbor.
What? Paimon has no idea what he's saying.
Okay, let's kind of skip siguro
do?
dito.
Do you think we should get Tainari to take a look at him?
Dad's saying he forgot about helping the people at Akara Crafts learn more about Aranara because right now he has something more important to do.
Oh, that's what he meant. Wait, no, this isn't the time for all that. Tanger, your help is pretty vital to the toy makers. You gotta do something.
But the garden that blooms before my eyes is of greater importance. I, Tanger, have found evidence of Aranara activity right here in the Avidia forest, conclusively proving that Aranara not only exists in stories, but in real life too. If I manage to document the first real-life Aranara
Gusto
sighting,
niya
the
makakita
petty
nung
problems that
Aranara.
perplex Akara Crafts will be untangled in no time. Meanwhile, I may well be able to leverage this to assume leadership of the academia.
I haven't written any papers myself, but I think you need to have a bunch of them approved by the review board before. Anyway, Tanja, what did you mean by evidence of R&R activity?
The hook's what's important in a story. The great storyteller Tanger never gives his audience the bait right away. Come with me.
Okay, so maybe we can skip this part na.
Not that way.
Baka kailangan lang natin ma-meet si Collei.
What's wrong?
Or magkaroon ng...
Nothing. But that way leads us deeper into the Avidia forest. And I think I'm starting to understand why Razi and Tanja were fighting.
That's the secret, Razi. Ako, pwede na natin ituloy yung Archon quest. Okay, sige. Lost in prosperity. Yun! Okay. So, I guess baka kailangan lang mag-join sa party natin si Collei. I think. Okay. Binombard naman tayo ng events at farming experience ni Hoyo. Di mo alam kung anong uunahin. But I can't wait for Nahida and Anaitam. Yes, me too. Na-meet ko na siya dito. So, yeah. Sana ma-launch na yung banner niya. Okay. Baka kailangan lang natin makita si Collei para dun sa ano. Para dun sa para ma-unlock yung part na to ng quest. So, buti na lang sinabi yan ni Dennis. Kung hindi, baka tinuloy ko na yung quest na yun.
Before I retrieve your products, I need to confirm a few things. Please forgive me, but we may not have sufficient stock for you today. Earlier, many of our hara fruits were taken by mice.
Okay. I'm sorry to hear that. Mouse customer. Okay, congratulations.
Thanks. If better goods come in, you'll be the first to know. You look like you have some skill. Why don't I pick out some fruits that'll make you dizzy?
Fruits that will make you dizzy. Customer of skill. Customer of erudition. Hara fruit that causes heat. Ano dapat? Kailangan ba customer of skill?
Yep, that's the right answer. But eating hara fruit that makes your head and ears ring sounds like a bad life decision.
Would you like your hara fruits to be packaged in the Sumeru city or Port Ormos style?
Small amount or to purchase it all? Bulk ba dapat? Parang isa lang yung hinihingi natin, di ba? Ay, Port Ormos, pero dapat ma-impress si Dory. So, I guess we should go Port Ormos.
Wow, you two sure are generous customers. We'll be sure to package your products beautifully.
Dapat madami tayong bilhin para ma-impress si Dory.
Okay. Everything has been confirmed. Miss Dory is waiting for you up at... Shoot! It's the Matra! Run!
What? The Matra? Where? I'll hate them said we're done for if they catch us. We gotta get out of here.
Hey, oh my God.
We don't know this area, so let's follow that informant.
Hey.
He ran that way.
Let's go. Di ba tayo pwedeng mag-teleport na lang?
Look, he's over there.
Hey. Go.
Hey, if you're hiding from the Rishbaland tiger, come Come this way! Another password! Huh? Oh, that voice came from behind the building on the...
Ayun na,
over
yay!
here. You can stop running now.
Hello!
So you were the one who was calling out to us just now. But, are we definitely gonna be safe here?
These two good customers wish to buy some horror fruit, Miss Dory.
Huh.
And if there's nothing else, I'll just excuse myself.
Oh, very good. Thank you.
Okay. So I guess tinitrick lang ay parang...
Wait, you're Dory? Paimon sure thought you'd look a whole lot scarier.
Hey, what are you trying to say, Princess Pea-Brain? I can be scary enough when I need to be, believe you me. If you don't like what you say, then you can forget about doing any business. But it seems you two have actually done pretty well so far. Not only did you manage to find the informant, your reactions were also pretty sharp. You don't really look like criminals or anything, but I bet my Mora that you've been involved in some shady dealings, haven't you?
Paimon's not sure if that's supposed to be a compliment, but we'll take it.
I can't risk doing business with people who start huffing and puffing after just a few paces, no matter how much more they might have. Not only will they get caught by the Matra, but they'll also get us into trouble. So that's why I prefer to have customers like you. It's your first time here, but don't worry, I won't ask too many questions. Even if you wish to buy enough knowledge capsules to decorate your house with, please, knock yourself out. As long as you have lots of round, shiny Mora, then we're all good.
Show us your product.
Yes, of course, of course. Go ahead. Help yourselves.
Wow, she has a trove of canned knowledge. Whew. She'd probably be in serious trouble if the Matra caught her with all this.
What kind of products do you seek, my dear customers? Take this one, for example. An analysis
Sociological
of the
ideology and dialectics of the hilichurls. Wow.
Yeesh. Who would want to be an expert in that topic?
Si ano, Ella Mas.
How about the architectural styles and construction methods of Teyvat in the early Archon War period? With this one, you can become an expert in historic architecture preservation.
Ooh, now this sounds like it could be useful.
2 million Mora,
Wala,
and
grabe.
it's yours.
2 million
No
Mora.
discounts.
Whoa, that's a lot of Mora!
Of course, you are free to pick whatever your heart's desire. The contents and price of each knowledge capsule are indicated in small text on the body of each one, down at the bottom.
All right, let's try the method that Al-Haytham mentioned.
Hey, let's go. Elemental sight. One, two. This one.
Ah, you've really got a good head on your shoulders, and quite the eye for quality.
Okay, you pick and choose variety of...
We'll take these, please and thank you.
My oh my, you are blessed with a taste for both the exquisite and the extravagant. Listen, I have a special offer for you two. If you spend just 100,000 more, you can pick any knowledge capsule of your choice up to a value of 1 million Mora.
Say what now? Hey, did you hear that? Spend another 100K and we get a capsule worth a whole million!
Don't let her spending.
But all the canned knowledge we just bought is easily worth 500,000 Mora. If we spend just a little more, we can get something worth 1 million Mora. Think about it. We've gone to all this trouble to get this canned knowledge. And so far, everything we bought belongs to Al-Haytham. Aren't you even the least bit curious about how this whole canned knowledge thing works? We're talking instant knowledge here. Don't you want to try it yourself?
I think you're the one who's...
Come on. We still have around 100,000 of Al-Haytham's Mora left. So let's put it to good use by finding something useful for you. Ahem. You've got a deal, Dory.
Excellent. Then please, select from this fine collection of canned knowledge over here.
Hold on a second. Paimon thought we could choose whatever we wanted.
Oh, but my dear customer, the knowledge capsules over here are worth 1 million mora each. I'm sure discerning customers like yourselves will be able to find something to your liking.
Uh-oh, Paimon has a bad feeling about this. Let's use Elemental Sight again to check these. Huh? Why?
Yes, let's just say for our
Hey,
mental health.
we're getting a capsule worth 1 million mora here. Don't be such a party pooper. Well, anyway, the mora's already been spent, so let's at least try to find something useful.
Okay, fine.
Let Paimon take a look here. An introduction to traditional Sumeru brewing techniques,
Growing
the art
spices.
of growing spices, an overview of ancient runes. Oh, how about this one?
Sword fighting
Techniques 8. Not sure we'd ever find volumes 1 through 7, but at least this knowledge should be useful, right? Let's go with this one. Dory, we'll take this one.
All right, very good. I'm expecting some new goods in the next couple days, so be sure to check back again soon, whether it's canned knowledge or anything else you need.
Trust me. Adherence with Dory went smoothly enough. Let's head to Wakala Funduk and meet up with our Hatham. Hopefully now he'll finally tell us about what the Academia lost.
Ay! Elevator pala yun. Pa yun? Wakala Funduk. Oh, okay. Alright.
You two made it. And from the looks on your faces, you were successful.
Whoa.
Good luck,
There's so many
Sumeru.
people
Madam
from the
enjoys streaming
Academia
fun.
here. Why would you pick this place as our meetup spot?
Well, Wakela Funduk is under the Academia's control, so naturally the Academia has people working here.
You're a pretty daring guy.
Relax. No one here is interested in anything we say, and the Matcha won't come here.
Okay.
Okay,
Wow.
now,
Confident
tell me how your
si Alay
encounter with
Tang.
Dory went.
With the canned knowledge you purchased.
Okay, we did what you asked. So, can you tell us about the knowledge capsule that the Academia lost now?
Before that, I have to ask, why are you two so intent on tracking it down? You don't have to answer,
Okay.
of
We
course.
want to meet the Dendro Archon. Derechahan tayo.
She just wants to meet the God of Wisdom and ask her about something important. We've been in Sumeru for a while now, but we still haven't found a way. When we heard that the Academia had lost something that might be related to the gods,
Uy, hello, and good evening.
to be our lucky
Hello,
break.
Ayn. Thanks for the 10 bits, pagsa-cheer using 10 bits. Thank you, thank you. Enjoy streaming daw. Yes, oh. I'm really curious about what's going to happen dito sa Archon Quest ng
In
Sumeru.
that
Thanks
case,
for dropping by.
you're on the right track.
Bakit ako nasa right track?
A short while ago, the Academia lost a knowledge capsule in the desert. It's supposedly a divine knowledge capsule. Use it, and you'll gain the wisdom of the gods.
Okay. Lost ano, nasa desert. Okay.
Wow. Oh my god. There's really such a thing as that? Hey, if we find it, do you think we could learn how to meet the Dendro Archon?
I highly doubt it has any mystical properties, but it does indeed exist. And it's right here,
okay.
in Port Ormos.
So, where exactly?
That's what we need to find out next.
Okay.
I won't deny that. I am investigating because I'm curious as to what the divine knowledge capsule truly is. As you know, the Eremites in Port Ormos also have their eyes on it.
Extremely precious.
It is an extremely precious item. The knowledge contained within
Great
may
power
bring
or
great power
wealth.
or
Okay.
wealth to whoever has it in their possession. Several brigades have been vying for ownership of it as of late, but there is still no
Ooh.
victor. My personal finances and connections cannot compete with those of the Eremites. After attempting
Tentative
various
agreement?
methods,
Okay.
I finally managed to reach a tentative agreement with several brigades. I agreed to forego ownership of the divine knowledge capsule in exchange for the opportunity to study
Ah.
it. After all,
Okay.
there's no harm in understanding what it is.
Pagkakuha niya nung, ibibigay niya din pabalik sa mga Eremites.
However, there are those who are less amenable to negotiation, such as those from Ain al-Ahmar. They adamantly believe that the Divine Knowledge Capsule contains the Scarlet King's power, and that he will return to this world when they obtain it.
So you kept hounding them because they refused to cooperate with you?
Thanks daw sa shoutout, sabi ni Ice. Uy, walang anuman. Suporta lang sa ating mga fellow street.
Ain al-Ahmar isn't exactly wealthy, but its members are determined to get that capsule by any means necessary. So, I've been sabotaging their business to force them into negotiating with me. The Divine Knowledge Capsule should be up for a secret auction within the next few days. Each brigade will place their own bid, and the prize will be covertly given to the winner. To ensure the capsule's security and to evade the mantra's notice, the winning brigade will not publicly disclose their victory. Unless I know whose hands the Divine Knowledge Capsule ends up in, my agreements with them will fall through. Dory is the most reliable source of information, but that avenue was previously closed to me.
In other words, you wanted us to befriend
Where
Dory
the Divine
so you
Knowledge
could find out
Capsule.
where the Divine Knowledge Capsule is.
Yes, you can say that. But this arrangement harms none of us. The day after tomorrow, go back to Dory and try to purchase information on the Divine Knowledge Capsule's whereabouts. If she has no information, wait 2 days and approach her again. If I get the opportunity to study the Divine Knowledge Capsule, I will relay my findings to you. Will that suffice as compensation?
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
I guess
Then
I
we'll
don't
meet
have
up
a
in
choice.
2 days.
Okay.
Haytham, before you go, we actually bought a knowledge capsule for ourselves, but we're not sure how to use it.
You two want to try using a knowledge capsule? Sure, I can teach you. Doing so right under the Academia's nose is a bit problematic, though.
Okay, what? Okay, so gagamitin natin yung personal na binili natin. Ah, it's so far. Hindi ko pa nabubuksan to, my goodness. Choice but to go here. Ay, ano ba yan? Ba't ka umakyat? Merong ano, may crate sa tubig, pang 100% ng map. Sobrang panalo ng soundtrack pala. Cool.
Alright, this place works. Show me the capsule you purchased.
Here.
Sword Fighting Techniques 8. Huh. A combat class knowledge capsule. This class is something of a rare find these days.
Really? Ah, yeah, what a great buy!
If you want to determine the efficacy of this capsule, I can evaluate your combat ability. However, effects will likely be minimal if you already possess a high amount of strength. We can conduct a controlled experiment where you fight 2 battles. One before using this knowledge capsule, and one after. While you fight, we can use an Akasha terminal to monitor your various physical parameters. There may be variances in your physical strength between the 2 tests, as well as a disparity in your opponent's abilities.
Wow! Haytham, you must have been one of those
Grades
guys
on
at the
everything.
Academia who got top grades on everything. Paimon's curious about something, though. You definitely weren't one of those students who needed canned knowledge to graduate from the Academia, right? So, why are you risking getting caught by the mantra for this capsule?
When you are unable to understand a researcher's actions, most cases can be attributed to curiosity.
Sounds like you're trying to avoid the question.
Alright, let's begin the test. Just fight as you normally do.
Unlock mo na madam lahat ng waypoints sa Sumeru? No, not yet. I just opened most of the map and then I proceeded with the Archon quest. Rymak is asking, so far madam, how's Sumeru? How's the experience? I like it. I think Hoyoverse really outdid themselves with the design, the soundtrack. Sobrang panalo so far. Nakaka-enjoy i-explore yung Sumeru sa totoo lang. There are so many elements that make it easier. Yung mga glowing flowers that restore your stamina, yung Spider-Man thing na mas mabilis mag-travel kasi I guess ginawa din nila yon dahil malaki yung map. So, yeah. I love Sumeru so far, yes. Okay, anong gagawin natin? Initiate the first combat. Okay, Alhaitam? For the object. Okay.
Fire it up!
By royal decree.
Here's backup!
Ring cutter.
Ay.
Can't move me!
Okay.
All right. I'll link your Akasha terminal to record data. The next step is to use this knowledge capsule. Hold it in your hand. I'll help you establish a connection with it so you can activate its power.
Hey. Open your inventory and use the hand knob. Here. Use. If I saw countless sword wielding fighting one and then in the next it disappeared into the owl.
Hey, how are you feeling?
I felt something for a moment.
You mean that it worked?
All right. Time for round 2. Fight with the same composure as before.
Hey. Good.
Don't get too close!
Odds reveal.
Rain outlines your fate.
I got you covered!
As you wish, main Fräulein.
Okay. I agree, Sumeru, so far, pinaka-nagustuhan kong map na ginawa nila. Lalo na yung sa may malaking Ruin Guard. Ay, yung dito, hindi ko pa ito masyadong na-explore, pero I agree na, yeah, best map so far out of the 4, regions available. Yeah. Best talaga tong, Sumeru so far. So, iniisip ko din anong gagawin nila sa paano nila to tatapatan. Diba? Masyado na nilang ginalingan dito sa Sumeru. Paano pa yung Natlan, Fontaine, and Snezhnaya? Oh my God.
Now, I'll start recording data again.
Okay.
Alhaitham, how's it going?
Well, the knowledge capsule you purchased did improve her combat capability. During the second fight, her overall fighting performance increased by 0.073%.
Wait, how much?
That's basically 0.
Dory's such a jerk! She totally scammed us! 1 million mora? This thing isn't worth a tenth of that amount!
Of course, this could be because she is so powerful that the capsule's contents were unable to produce a substantial increase. At the very least, this test allowed me to gain more insight into you two. Our deal seems increasingly worth my investment. I'm heading back to Akela Funduk. I await your response in 2 days' time.
Okay. Wait until 7 o'clock 2 days from now. So, I guess today. Okay. Kaya pala nagkaroon yung function ng yung clock natin na na pwede nang mag-adjust up to 2 days. Gagamitin natin para kay Dory. Alright.
Let's see Dory today and ask her about where the divine knowledge capsule is.
Okay, let's go, Dory.
Welcome back, my loyal patrons. You name it. Canned knowledge, supplies, or anything else you need. I'll find a way to get it. Where there's a waterfall of Mora, there's a way.
Can you really get us anything we want?
Aha! So it appears that canned knowledge alone is no longer sufficient for your opulent appetite. Then please oblige me. Tell me what you have in
info on the
mind.
whereabouts.
Oh! I knew customers with pockets as deep as yours would undoubtedly crave something more profound than
Hold on, guys.
ordinary
I'll just
canned
get
knowledge.
bit of something. I'm back. Allergies are acting up again. Okay.
But you know, that kind of information isn't going to be cheap.
Yes,
After all,
okay.
I had to
Binigyan
work
tayo ng
really
funds.
hard to weasel my way into the
I'll
auction
hate them.
site.
Okay.
Not to mention that if anyone found out that I was the leaker, I would be in big, big trouble.
But how can we be sure your information is accurate? Paimon's curious how you just happen to have this kind of info the moment we need it.
Because to me, anything of value is
But
what
I
I
consider
consider to be my supply. There, as for the information's authenticity, well, you've no need to worry about that. I used a camera to take a picture of the transaction. That way, no one can dispute it.
Name your price.
It's always a pleasure doing business with such sterling patrons.
Okay.
Now that you've paid in full, here's the scoop.
The
The Divine Knowledge Capsule was purchased yesterday by a certain Misery.
Ein El Ahmar? You mean the Aramites who worship the Scarlet King?
Ah, so you're already familiar with them. The group has done everything in their power to obtain the Divine Knowledge Capsule. After all, they believe it contains the power of the Scarlet King. That Divine Knowledge Capsule is unlike any other canned knowledge I've seen before. The capsule is clearly visible in the picture I took. You can look for yourself.
Thanks for the info, Dory.
Please, it's my pleasure. It's all thanks to discerning customers such as yourselves that my efforts yesterday were not in vain.
Well, we figured out where the Divine Knowledge Capsule
Picture
is.
of a theme.
Turns out, it ended up in the hands of Ein El Ahmar.
Okay, tingnan natin yung picture. Wait. Ano yung picture? Ay, hindi natin makikita. Hindi pwedeng i-use. Okay. There is Misery, the leader of Ein Al-Ahmar, and the Divine Knowledge Capsule giving off a pen glowing.
Does this make sense to you?
Let's head back and talk to Al-Haytham.
I'll hate ham. I'll hate ham. Hello, good evening, Mesha.
Yeah.
Al-Haytham, we got the info you wanted.
Okay.
Really? All right. Let's hear it.
Let's hear it. It's in the hand.
Dory even gave us evidence to verify the intel. Have a look.
Hey.
Huh, look at that. Clear as day. It must have taken some guts just to infiltrate the scene of the Eremites transaction. All right. The person in this picture is indeed Misery, the leader of Ein al-Ahmar. And the glowing red capsule he's holding appears to be the
So
Divine
legit
Knowledge
naman si
Capsule.
Dory.
In which case, if we play our cards right, when we confront them next week, we should be able to force them to show their hand.
At first, Paimon didn't get why you were provoking these Ein El Ahmar guys. But now, it sort of makes sense. After we defeat them, we can finally have a serious talk with their boss and get them to lend us the Divine Knowledge Capsule.
I'll hate them. Oo nga. I'll hate them. Tapos, sabi pala ni Rymak, bago yan, more than a day na kaya ng timer. Yes, it's been there for a while now. Parang mga one major update ago yata, yung 2 days na yung pwedeng i-advance.
Thank you for your time and efforts. Take a few days off while I make some preparations. Let's meet up again on the afternoon of the arranged date, 3 o'clock sharp. See you then.
Kailan ba yung banner mo? Ayan.
Oh, Haytham sure is taking his time. Where could he be?
Ay.
Oh, there he is.
Hello, just dropping by to say hi daw si Jay. Hello, thank you for dropping by.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Let's head to the pier in front of Faros Lighthouse.
Wala akong napansin kay Alhaitam. Yung may cuts yung braso niya. Kawawa naman si Ito, yung braso ni Ito ang payat-payat. Tapos yung kay Alhaitam may cuts yung braso. Sabi ko na nga ba, sabi ni Meshak, ganun talaga kang priority ng Duster Gaming, Husbando Gaming. Hello, Zaddy Alhaitam, sabi ni Alhaitam. Sabi ni Jay. Diba? Kamusta naman? Like, ay, ano ba yan? Oh. Tignan mo yung braso ni Ito, kamusta naman? Payat-payat. Sabagay, siguro natatakpan nung manggas niya. Medyo natatakpan nung manggas niya. Pero parang mas ano pa din yung braso ni, ni Alhaitam sa kanya. Na-scam si, pangalan yan. Ay, may elevator. Na-scam si Ito. Ay. Tapos pag naging playable si Alhaitam, payat din. Na-mention din nga ni Kyle kanina, baka daw ma-nerf yung design katulad nung nangyari kay Rosario.
Alhaitam. I knew you were crazy, but I didn't know you were crazy enough to actually show up.
It was I who demanded that these negotiations take place. I was more worried that you might go back on your promise. But to your credit, it appears that you're sticking to your word. This is turning into quite an
voice
occasion.
actor ni Alhaitam.
I also brought some backup. I
Parang
assume you don't
nakikita
mind.
ko pa lang na merong updates is the Japanese, Korean, and Chinese voice actors. Pero yung English ko lang. Pag dikitin mo silang dalawa, mas malaki braso ni Alhaitam.
Backup? Aren't you the brat from the restaurant the other day? You've come to support this lunatic because he helped you out? Fine. Your funeral. I'm not going to mince my words. Once we're done with you,
Wow,
you'll be nothing more than fish food.
You'll
Get
be
'em,
nothing more
boys.
than fish food, grabe. Wow.
Uh-oh, here they come. Good luck, you two.
Lalabanan natin sila? Ay, okay.
By royal decree.
Ay.
No, my sword. Witness the power. Go.
Confess!
Basta si Alhaitam, di ako tinutulungan.
Check this out! Come on! Throwing fire! Take that!
Okay. Uy, may cutscene. Oh my gosh.
Academia scum!
Na kayong panama sa dull blade ni Lumin.
Boss! Finally!
Boss.
Did you use it? Great! Now we can...
Oh my gosh, ito yung nangyari sa sa trailer. Oh my gosh, wait. Hala. Lala, nabaliw na si Koya.
Boss!
Hala, ayan na. Hala, na-berserk na.
What's wrong?
What happened to him?
We have to cut his Akasha connection, now.
Ay, oh my gosh. Ay, may patambling-tambling. Oh. Wala, sinapak. Tsala, may ganun-ganun si Alhaitam.
Target acquired. Arrest him.
Oh, target acquired.
Do not impede our work. Is that understood, Al-Haytham?
Of course. I was only trying to help.
Ay, ayun, kinuha na niya. Yes. Sneaky. Ano nangyari kaya sa kanya?
Forget me.
Ayun na, hala, World Forget Me. Bakit may World Forget Me din siya? Na sinabi ng puno. Oh my gosh, wait.
It's like that big guy suddenly lost his mind.
It looks like he used the divine knowledge capsule.
You mean the divine knowledge capsule did that to him?
Ano naman nun?
Oh, yeah. You mean how some researchers go insane after getting knowledge from Irminsul?
I've heard of numerous incidents of researchers in Satyavada life going insane. The state that man is now in suggests that this is a similar situation. This divine knowledge capsule does appear to be linked to the gods, but beyond that, it doesn't seem anything like the rumors suggest. Did you hear what he said?
World Forget Me.
World, forget me.
Sinabi ng
What could that
Irminsul
possibly
puno.
mean?
Before at Irminsul, yeah. Ano kaya din? Bakit World Forget Me? Anong gusto niya
The
ma-achieve?
mantra took him away, then that means the Academia got the divine knowledge capsule back too. What a shame. We were so close. Still,
Nakuha ni
I
Algae
didn't
Sam. Ano
expect
ka
the
ba,
divine
Paimon?
knowledge capsule would be so dangerous.
As things stand, there is no reason for me
Ay,
to remain
itatago
in
sa atin
Port
ni
Ormos.
Algae Sam?
I believe our collaboration
Ay,
has
hindi niya
also reached its
i-share.
end.
Ayaw nga pala kasi pag-aaralan niya muna, di ba? Pero hindi niya sinabi na nakuha niya yung ano. Hindi niya sinabi na, hindi niya na-clarify kay Paimon na, Paimon, hindi nila nakuha kasi nandito sa akin yung knowledge capsule. Bakit yung tinatago?
Oh, we were so busy trying to find the divine knowledge capsule that Paimon forgot to ask you something. Since you're a member of the Academia, do you have any idea how we can go about meeting Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Truthfully, I don't.
Okay. Out of
Lesser Lord
Sumeru's
Kusanali
entire
appears to exist
administration.
outside of Sumeru's entire administration. Moreover, since the Academia possesses the Akasha, a symbol of our deity's wisdom, scholars have no reason to desire to make contact with the deity herself anyway.
Okay.
Everything about Lesser
Such a
Lord
mystery.
Kusanali is such a mystery.
I'm heading back to the Academia. How about
Hoy,
you
bakit
two?
mo tinatago yung ano? Yung knowledge capsule, ha? Share.
It's almost the day of the Sub-Zero's festival. Maybe we should head back too. We've been rushed off our feet over the past few days, so maybe a little rest and relaxation will do us good.
Okay, you have a...
Then we'll part ways here, Al-Haytham, until we meet again.
Okay, bye. Ayan na nga, oh. Bakit mo tinatago
Do
yan?
I deal with this thing first? Or should I produce the report that the higher-ups require?
Nung pinabalak mo, Algae Fam. Walang Algae Fam trial man lang. Dapat meron kasi kasama mo siya dyan. Well, baka naman ano. Eh, wala na si Algae Fam. Umalis na siya. Catch. Okay. Yes. Claim. Claim. Kung ba tayong i-claim? Hey. Sayang wala na siya. Padikitin mo sila. Ah! Pag natapos nyo kasi Ito at I'll hate. Even visually naman, mas malalaman mo talaga eh. Na kahit hindi mo sila pagdikitin. Obvious sa design kasi talagang pinakita nila na may cuts yung braso. Kaya latam. Oh my gosh, okay. Yung kay Rymac naman, baka yung trial niya talaga is kasama sa ano. Usually, gano'n naman yung nangyayari kapag may ano. Either may dungeon or,
We didn't miss the Sub-Zero's festival, right? Let's
tawag dito?
hurry and find Dunyarzad.
Story quest or may dungeon.
She must be around the Grand Bazaar, since she showed us around there last time.
Kabisado talaga ni katawan ni Ito. Mercenary 4 of 30. Hindi kasama siya sa 4 of 30. Mahanap kaya natin dito sa buong Sumeru yung ano? Yung 4 of 30. 30 kaya talaga sila dito sa mapa.
There she is! Dunyarzad! We're back!
Just as promised, Traveler and Paimon. I'm so glad that you two came back to celebrate Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday. Indeed. The festival's tomorrow. We've been preparing for so long that I can't help but feel a little nervous.
There's no need to be nervous. Paimon's sure that Lesser Lord Kusanali will feel everyone's gratitude.
Thanks, Paimon. I hope that everyone who comes to the festival will also have a good time. Speaking of which, did you manage to make your way to Port Ormos?
Of course we went. A lot of things happened there.
Unfortunately, we don't have any new
I see. Sounds like you two had another exciting adventure. If there is another chance, I would love to join.
My lady, if you went to Port Ormos in your current state, we'd both be in for a lifetime of trouble.
Dia! You were eavesdropping!
It's called covert protection. Keeping an ear out for what's going on around my employer is part of the job.
It's all right, Dia. I merely said I would like to go. The festival's tomorrow. Okay. I've been doing nothing but causing trouble for you. So, Dia, please take some time to relax.
Even when you put it that way, it still doesn't feel right.
Don't worry, my guardian knight.
Okay, fine, but
Guardian
only tonight.
Knight.
Tomorrow's a big day, and many no-good scumbags are gonna try to take advantage of that.
Oh, you two must be exhausted from your long journey back to the city. I've already prepared a room for you to rest. Please follow me.
Whoa, you're so thoughtful.
Okay, Act 2. Okay, Act 2 na tayo. Yes. Right.
What's so great about slaying
Okay. Sumeru City is so big.
Here we are. It's also fairly close to where I've been staying.
It looks really nice.
Hey. Sorry for the trouble.
Not at all. Just tell me more about your adventures when you next get the chance.
That's Paimon's specialty. Paimon can tell you stories next time.
Oh, if you don't mind, how about we all walk around together tomorrow? All of my friends will be working the festival, and Dia is still insisting on her covert protection.
Yeah. It'll be pretty hard to relax and enjoy the festival if Dia's constantly hovering over you, right?
Then let's meet at the nearby bazaar first thing tomorrow morning.
It's a deal. Good night, Dunyarzad.
I may be too excited to fall asleep tonight.
Hey, super excited
to
niya.
really look forward to the Sub-Zero Festival too. Will there be lots of yummy food? Oh, no. Thinking about food is just gonna keep Paimon up all night. The earlier we sleep, the better. Let's go inside, Traveler.
Hey. No.
Did we oversleep? We should go meet Dunyarzad right away.
Okay. Kang may treasure pa dito. Okay. Go. What's here? Ay, hindi ko nakuha.
Traveler, Paimon, I've been waiting for you two.
Good morning, Dunyarzad. We must have overslept a little bit.
Not at all. I arrived early. Today is finally here. I must cherish every moment as if it were gold.
You've worked so hard for this day. You gotta enjoy it to the fullest.
You know it. It's just that,
Pero bakit ganun yung
as
music?
expected. I had some trouble falling asleep last night. Well,
Bakit parang
shall
hindi
we?
masaya yung music?
Let's start with the stalls over there. Many vendors came out of the blue to support the event, and they insisted on covering costs themselves. Let's go give them some business.
They paid for everything out of pocket? Oh, sounds like they're not in this just for the Mora.
Yan, medyo ano na yung music.
They all said that contributing to a lively festival atmosphere is more important than money. Especially since we don't often get to celebrate Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday.
Medyo naging festive and grand na yung music. Sorry.
This is a stall offering foods from the Haftmewa feast.
Oh, you could tell straight away. I thought most people nowadays wouldn't know.
Mushrooms, flowers, and all kind of fruit? It's all vegetarian stuff. So, what's the Haftmewa feast you mentioned just now?
It's another Sub-Zero's festival tradition. People used to set their tables with 7 different foods. Generally speaking, the most common selections were foods like Rukashifa mushrooms, lunar lotuses, Sumeru roses, sunsetias, kapulatas, hara fruits, and zaytun peaches.
So, the Sub-Zero festival is a vegetarian holiday?
You don't have to be a vegetarian to enjoy the spread.
7
We just
virtues
use the
of
7 foods to
Dendro
symbolize
Archon.
the 7 virtues of the Dendro Archon.
Wait, but if that's the case, if Sumeru uses vegetarian food to represent the Dendro Archon, then wouldn't the Pyro Archon's festival be full of food like roasted fowl, juicy
Grabe,
meatballs,
si Paimon
grilled
talaga.
steak? Oh, Traveler, we have to go to Netlon as soon as possible.
I hope your wish comes true one day, Paimon.
Thanks. All right, how about we also check out some of these other stalls?
Okay. Silent viewer lang daw si Mesh ang hanap ng Dendrophils. Naku,
Dear
good luck. Mukhang mas
customers,
marami
would
ngayon,
you like to try your hand at alchemical divination?
What's alchemical divination?
Right? I thought the same when I first heard about it. It is said to be a
Curious
mysterious
craft
craft
invented by
invented by
Lesser
none
Lord
other than Lesser Lord Kusanali herself.
So, how does it work?
It's quite simple. After you give me any 2 alchemical reagents, I'll use them to perform a random transmutation.
Sure sounds random. So random that it will probably fail.
That is precisely what we need. After the transmutation fails, your one and only diviner here will interpret the remnants.
Well, according to Lesser Lord Kusanali, everything is interconnected, and all that occurs can be traced back to fate. You could say this is a pearl of old wisdom.
Why does everything sound so much more credible when Dunyarzad says it?
So that's the true wisdom behind it. This young lady sure knows her stuff. So...
Okay. Bigay natin sa kanya. Mushroom. Oh, anything? And maybe... or wait, maybe ano na lang ito. Na lang.
Okay, one moment. It's the moon.
Paimon wants to take a look too. Is it? It looks more like a pie that Paimon bit into.
Generally speaking, the
what?
moon signifies... It means... Wait a moment.
Is he really looking it up in a book?
Oh, I remember now. It means
Illusions
illusions and lies.
Illusions and lies? That sounds rather ominous.
Yes, but this book says that if you trust your intuition and overcome your fears, the sun will surely rise.
He's not even trying to hide his book anymore.
Naturally, fate will only ever show you the beginning of a journey. It is up to you to forge your own ending.
Oh, it's nothing. I'm just learning as I go.
Guess that was still pretty interesting. Okay, on to the next stall.
They say the Sub-Zero's festival was very lively a long, long time ago. Large flower carriages used to parade through the city. As they headed towards Port Ormos, people would throw flowers, candy, and liquor all along the way.
Dunyarzad's eyes are sparkling right now.
I wish I could have seen that spectacle. But if you ask me, I'm sure Nilu's Dance of Sub-Zeros will be just as impressive.
Attention! Soldiers, fall into formation if you want any Yalda candies.
Wow!
It's a weird guy with a weird hat. Hey, it's Dunyarzad!
Miss Dunyarzad, the children love you even more than the Yalda candies. In the few short days it took to prepare for the Sub-Zeros festival, the children have all grown very fond of you.
The Hallowed Knight of Flowers. It's an honor that you know my name.
Attention! In the name of Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, I commend you on your contributions to the glorious Sub-Zeros festival. All right, little soldiers, take your Yalda candies and don't forget your loyalty to Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Yes, Knight Ferris!
Ang cute naman ng mga bata.
Just what is going on here?
Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, is another Sub-Zeros festival icon, and one immensely popular with children. In the past, the actor portraying Ferris would also sit on a flower carriage.
It's all thanks to Miss Dunyarzad's sponsorship that the children can make such wonderful memories today.
As are we to you, Vihar.
Vihar talaga yung...
Oh, not at all. Oh, speaking of tradition, do you want some Yalda candies? They're a festival staple, and I happen to have some boxes readied here. Take a look and pick whichever one you want.
Whichever one? Don't these boxes all look the same?
That is the
random
fun part.
flavor, oh my god.
Each box contains a random flavor. It's up to the luck of the draw. Flavors include lavender melon, hara fruit, sunsetia.
Ooh, those all sound pretty good.
And there's also lizard tail and oni kabuto.
Parang jelly beans.
Huh? What's up with those two flavors?
Oni kabuto is a little spicier than lizard tail.
Dunyarzad, you tried them before?
I don't blame me if I choose the wrong one.
It's alright. Paimon believes in you.
I also believe in your intuition.
Great. These boxes of candy are numbered 1 to 5 from left to right. Which one do you want?
For 2. Definitely number.
Attention! That's unfortunately hara fruit.
I never thought you survived so many epic battles because you had incredible luck.
The Sunsetia flavored candy was in box number 4. How about this?
Okay.
The most important thing is that everyone has a good time at the festival. So please, take both boxes.
Really?
Hey!
Thanks a lot, Knight of Candies.
It's Knight of Flowers, not Knight of Candies.
Paimon really wilted the carriageless Knight of Flowers.
They all basically sound the same. We got our candy, so let's keep going.
Oh, actually, I just remembered that I left something behind. Since you're here, can you come with me to get it?
Not a problem.
Dunyarzad,
Ano kayo
you
naiwan
probably
yan?
forgot because you're so excited about the Sub-Zeros festival.
How embarrassing.
Hey, go. Turn to the nearby quarters. So let's go.
We're too late. Who knew the little lady was such an early riser?
Oh my gosh, why?
I know, right? Hey, wait a minute.
Hala.
Isn't that her?
Oh, that most certainly is. We're in luck. She's walking right into our clutches.
Those Eremites don't look like they're up to any good.
Who are you? I don't believe the Homayanis hired you.
That's right. We haven't
wonder how much
received any of their
Homayan.
more.
Hala, kidnapin siya.
I wonder how much the Homayanis would shell out to get you back.
They're a gang of kidnappers! Traveler, hurry and protect Dunyarzad!
Okay. Hold on, guys. I'll be back. Hello, hello, we're back. Let's move fast. We'll be fine. Professional here, ready to go.
Hey, did you scumbags even consider that the Homiyanis might have hired a merc that outclasses you?
Wow.
You're Dia.
Dia the
Flame Mane. No wonder we mercs haven't heard anything about you for so long. You sold your unruly mane to the highest bidder.
Dia to the rescue.
Don't speak so disrespectfully. My family started working with her as gratitude for her past kindness to us.
Don't worry about it, my lady. Just some friendly banter between mercs. One punch and those rabid dogs will expose themselves for what they really are.
Aren't your claws all dull by now? Don't get too cocky!
Traveler, take Miss Dunyarzad to a safe location.
No! We're gonna stay and help! There's too many of them!
We can't guarantee anyone's safety here.
You're right. Alright, fine.
Sayang! Hindi natin makikita
Please
lumaban
be
si
careful,
Dia.
Dia. Don't waste your time worrying about me. This is my job. Look out for yourself.
Wala, grabe naman. Hala, sinamid na. Inubo na.
Are you okay? You look a little pale.
I'm fine. My body always reacts like this whenever I exert myself too much.
You sure you're okay?
I'll be fine after some rest. I'm more worried about Dia. After all, none of this would have happened if I hadn't insisted on coming out today.
Protecting you because she agrees.
Yeah, don't worry.
My lady, Traveler, found ya.
Dia! You took care of them so fast!
Any more of them? Or rather, did anyone follow you?
Dia, your arm.
Yeah.
Oh, this? I'm fine. It's just a scratch. Normally, they wouldn't have been able to land a hit on me at all, but I'm still getting used to this new greatsword.
Please, let me take a closer look.
Come on, it's nothing. Us mercs aren't as fragile as you think.
Hold on, you said something about a new greatsword. What happened to the one you were using before?
About that. Well, I sold it, because I was low on Mora. Stuff like this happens every now and then.
It can't be. The anonymous donation that was used for the venue's final round of preparations?
Aww.
Hey, Miss Dunyarzad, I wasn't trying to make you cry. I'm not gonna lose my commission because I made my employer cry, am I?
No,
okay,
na-touch naman si
Dunyarzad
sa ginawa ni Dia.
commission, but selling your weapon without permission and getting hurt?
You're so unreasonable, my lady.
Thank you very much, Dia.
Don't be like that. I get embarrassed really easily.
Hala.
Are you feeling well again, Dunyarzad?
My lady, your condition. Traveler, can you take her somewhere to rest?
Leave it to me.
I'm sorry for the trouble, everyone.
Take Dunyarzad. Upo muna tayo. Hey.
Are you feeling better, Dunyarzad?
Yes, much better. Just give me a few moments and I'll be good to go. I didn't realize you were concerned about it. I guess I shouldn't continue to keep it a secret. I was actually born with Elazar.
Yun na nga, sabi ko ni. Pareha sila ng sakit ni Olay.
Can't believe it's Elazar.
Oh, you've already heard of Elazar. In that case, you probably know about its severity. Sumeru's current medical advancements still haven't been able to find a cure. The disease's progression can only be delayed through environmental therapy.
Dunyarzad.
Silent viewer lang din daw muna si Rymak. No worries, guys. Thanks for joining me tonight.
There's no need to be sad. I've always lived with Elazar and I came to terms with it a long time ago. Compared
Para
to the
siyang
simple
yung sa
fact that
ano,
I'm
sa Game of
afflicted with
Thrones,
this.
no? Yung parang,
Its effects on my life have
yun,
been much more painful.
Gale, something.
I know
Not
that
sure
my
if
family loves
anybody
me
here
dearly.
watched Game of Thrones.
They've done all they can to provide the best environment for me, so that I can live for that much longer. Did you know? Before I ran away from home this time, the world outside of my home didn't even know that I existed. Since I was a child, all I could do was sit on my bed and stare at everything outside of my window. I'm sure my family's worried and disappointed in me for running away, but I just didn't want to have any regrets. I wanted to meet other people. To me, there's nothing more beautiful than being able to meet and speak with others. Not to mention the incredible time spent preparing for the festival. The joy on everyone's faces here. This way, when my final day does arrive, it will be less sorrowful. At the very least, many people will remember that I once existed in this world. Right?
Yes, I will remember you.
As long as you don't forget Paimon, Paimon also won't forget about you. No, even if you forget Paimon, Paimon will still remember you.
Thank you two so much. I apologize for the depressing conversation. To be honest, Lesser Lord Kusanali gave me the courage to do all of this. If it weren't for her encouragement, I wouldn't have taken that first step. Thanks. There will always be frustrations in life, but I know that the point of living is not to leave behind any regrets. Oh, right. Isn't it almost time?
Huh? Almost time for what?
Isn't the dance of Sub-Zerus about to begin? It's the part of the festival that I've been looking forward to the most. Nilou will recreate that legendary scene with her most splendid dancing. And with that, my wish will also...
Then what are we waiting for? Let's go to the stage!
Yeah, we should still make it in time.
Hindi niya na tinakpan yung kamay niya. Okay. Kala ko itatago niya pa for others, di ba? Para hindi makita. Para hindi siya kitty ng mga tao. Anyway, we go, uy! Hello mga Nilou fans dyan. Baka, kasayaw na ba siya? Okay. Might wanna stick around and watch. Ay, ayan na, oh my gosh.
Were you not aware that the law prohibits this type of performance
Oh
from
no,
taking
mga
place without
KJ.
prior permission?
Over there! Someone's yelling at Nilou!
I think I just saw the Academia's Grand Sage.
But the Dance of Sub-Zerus is one of the key parts of the Sub-Zerus Festival.
The Sub-Zerus Festival. The law also prohibits the
Oy,
private hosting of large-scale religious festivals. Only if you continue to resist, we will have to order an investigation into every single event organizer. The Grand Sage has already granted you much leniency. I advise that you exercise tact.
Oy, grabe kayo ang KJ nyo.
How did things turn out like this?
The Academia was originally responsible for the Sub-Zerus Festival, but they failed this responsibility for many years. I need to speak with them.
To force their hand too much, the situation might get ugly.
This is a hard pill to swallow, but you're right. Things would only get worse.
Art. Dance. Aren't you ashamed of pursuing such frivolous and
Oy,
meaningless
nako, grabe
activities in
kayo.
this land of knowledge and reason?
May space lahat yan sa ating, sa ating mundo. May
Our
gulay.
Archon created the utopia that is Sumeru City for all scholars who sought validity, verity, and truth, while people like you wish to defile
Oy,
it.
grabe.
No. I believe that our Archon never rejected the arts. Even the goddess of flowers dedicated a dance to her.
With your lack of intellectual credentials, I do not
Hello,
believe you are
grabe.
qualified to debate with me. What you should be doing is finding workers to tear down this ridiculous eyesore.
Grabe sila.
When we
Pogi.
return, have the scribe draft an ordinance before the next Nyagarbaha Day that prohibits public art performances. We will announce it to the public later via the Akasha.
Ano? Grabe sila makaano
Understood.
sa art.
I will inform him when I return.
The Sub-Zerus Festival. Go celebrate the birth of that god to your heart's content.
Nilou, are you okay?
Oh, Dunyarzad. You all saw that just now? The Grand Sage ordered us to stop the performance.
Yeah.
Let's go somewhere the Academia can't find us and perform there. But how do we let everyone know? Or we could get people to block them off so they can't interrupt the performance. No. They just threatened to investigate the organizers.
Paano siya makakapagsayaw ng kanyang, dance of flowers?
Milu, it's alright. Don't worry about it.
Ayun, tinakpan na ulit ni Dunyarzad yung kanyang.
But you've been looking forward to the Dance of Sub-Zero so much. And I know how important this festival is to you.
It's okay. Seeing you care this much about my feelings is more than enough. It would be too risky to continue the Sub-Zero's festival at this point. I don't want to get everyone in trouble.
Oh, ang bait-bait naman ni
You can sneak out for the next Sub-Zero's festival, right?
The next one. Yes. Okay. It's a promise. It will be a smashing success.
I can't believe this is how things turned out. Those heartless geezers.
It really is okay. There's nothing we can do about it. Still, I'd be lying if I said I had no regrets. I would have loved to see Milu's dance.
Maybe we could dance in like the forest or something. Sayang naman. And
a lot happened today. Milu and Dunyarzad promised to make the next Sub-Zero's festival a success, but Dunyarzad is running out of time.
Ooh.
All connections have been secured to construct the most stable framework possible.
What?
The project has entered its most critical phase. Power has begun to flow from...
What's that? Ano yun?
We're gonna be late! It's all because you wouldn't get out of bed! We should go meet Dunyarzad right away!
Ano yun? May secret message kineme. What's happening? Hey.
Good morning, Dunyarzad. Sorry we're late.
Not at all. I arrived early.
You seem kinda tired.
I'm doing well. There's no need to worry. Shall we go? Let's start with the stalls over there.
Parang wala na siyang energy.
Traveler? Why are you just standing there? What?
Nangihina na si Dunyarzad.
Ooh, they're selling food over that way. Let's go take a look.
This is a stall offering foods from the Haftmewa feast.
You are quite well informed.
Oh wait, oh my gosh.
I thought most people nowadays would
Umulit
know.
siya.
They're all plants. Oh, Paimon's a little disappointed. Actually, what is the Haftmewa feast you mentioned just now?
It's one of the Sub-Zero's festival's traditions. People used to set their tables with 7 different foods to symbolize the 7 virtues of the Dendro Archon.
Appear to be in the form of the
No!
moon.
Something happened.
Really? Paimon thought it looked like some kind of food.
The moon signifies...
Oh, diba? Umulit siya.
It's
Bakit?
escaping
Maybe
me
it's
for
because of the
now.
something that happened
Wait a
kanina dun
moment.
sa Akasha Chuchu.
Is he really looking it up in a book?
Oh, right. It means illusions and lies. But if you trust
Maybe
your
this is an
intuition and overcome
illusion.
your fears, the sun will surely rise.
This deja
Understood.
vu.
I'll keep that in mind.
Oh, it's nothing. I'm just learning as I go.
Guess that was still pretty interesting. Okay, on to the next stall.
Yeah, something happened. Why?
So, where to next?
We're going to the flowers? The night of flowers? Ah! Oh, dito nga din tayo pupunta. Oh, no!
right, soldiers. Now that you have your Yalda candies, don't forget your loyalty to Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Yes, Knight Ferris!
Kulit siya. Why?
What's going on? Is this a play?
Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, is another Sub-Zerus festival icon and...
It's all thanks to Miss Dunyarzad's sponsorship that the children can meet the Knight of Flowers. Oh, do you want some Yalda candies?
What's to pick? Don't these boxes all look the same?
It's not that simple.
Ooh, how interesting.
And there's also Lizard Tail and Oni Kabuto.
Yan na nga, yung music pa nagbago na rin. Oh my gosh.
Traveler, help Paimon pick one. Paimon wants to eat the Sunsetia flavor.
Great! These boxes of candy are numbered 1 to 5 from left to right.
Number 4. Definitely.
Ah, excellently chosen.
Yay.
Number 4 is indeed Sunsetia.
Paimon bet you had incredible luck, and Paimon was right!
Yes, it's not luck. Kasi this happened before. I don't know why, but I knew it must have been number 4.
How's that possible? It's obviously random.
What a strange feeling.
Maybe we didn't sleep very well last night. Or maybe we slept too much.
Nangyari na to. Maybe this is an illusion or
Oh, sure.
Okay.
Where are you going? You're just gonna walk off like that?
Ano nangyari? Go to Lambad Tavern. Ayun. Excuse me. Hey.
A feeling of deja vu? Oh, Paimon knows what that is. It's when you feel like you've already experienced whatever is going on. In that case, Paimon also felt something like that today. But that's just our brains playing tricks on us, isn't it? So, why'd you run here in such a hurry?
I want to do something I normally never would.
So that's it. You're intentionally doing things you usually wouldn't and seeing if you still get that same feeling of deja vu.
Welcome, you two. Are you here for lunch? What would you like to eat?
Coconut
Got it. You don't look like you're from these parts, but I gotta say, you've got good taste.
Coconut charcoal cake? Isn't it that burned thing that didn't look tasty at all? Oh, Paimon understands what you're trying to do now. You'd never normally order something like this.
Hey. Hey.
That thing? Are you really gonna eat it? Isn't this going a bit too far?
Okay, here goes.
How was it? The look on your face is telling Paimon that it tasted awful.
It actually tasted really good.
Then, you mean...
I definitely eaten this.
That's impossible! We were just talking about how gross it looked! So, would this be a case of taste bud deja vu?
I couldn't get rid of it after.
Paimon also gets the impression that we've been here many times. How about we go out again and try something else?
Okay. Okay. What's happening? Maybe... Oh, there's a bird. Does that bird mean anything or wala lang? Transition shot?
Dunyarzad is sitting by herself on that bench over there.
Ay, wait. Oh my gosh. Inabutan. Anong nangyari? Nangyari din ba yung kay Dia?
We meet again. Why are you sitting here all by yourself?
Oh, I ran into some kidnappers just now.
Ayun.
Thankfully, Dia came to my rescue.
Kidnappers?
I'm okay. Dia's arm got scratched, but it isn't serious.
Okay, so nangyari din. Oh my gosh, what's happening?
But, Dunyarzad, you seem a little down today.
Not at all. I've always been like this. Excessive physical exertion or strong emotions tend to aggravate my illness. Besides, no matter how amazing today may be, it is but a single day. After however many more days, my time will come to an end.
Paimon doesn't quite follow you, and Paimon feels like something's really got you down right now.
Okay.
It really is fine. I don't mind.
Have you noticed anything out of it?
Huh? Did something happen?
Dunyarzad, have you ever felt deja vu? You know, like...
Deja vu? No. But my days have been the same for years now.
Okay. So tayo lang yung
Even if I were feeling
nakaka-experience.
deja vu, I suppose I would already be used to it.
Oh, Paimon sees.
It's almost time.
Huh? Time for what?
Nilou's Dance of Sub-Zeros is about to begin.
Okay. So I guess at darating na naman yung mga ano doon. Right? Pipigilan na naman si Nilou na sumay. Ayun na nga. Okay.
With your lack of intellectual credentials, I do not believe you are qualified to debate with me. When we return, have the scribe draft an ordinance before the next Nyagarbha day that prohibits...
Understood. I will inform him when I return.
The Sub-Zeru's festival. Go celebrate the birth of that god to your heart's content.
Okay. Ano na mangyayari? God.
Nilou, are you okay?
Oh, Dunyarzad. The Grand Sage ordered us to stop the performance.
It's okay. There's nothing...
But you've been really looking forward to this.
It truly is unfortunate, but I don't want to cause trouble for anyone. Didn't the Grand Sage say that he might investigate the organizer?
True, but... well, okay. I'll just have to try again next year.
The next festival.
Wait, what did you just say?
No, nothing. I'll be heading back to rest.
No.
Thank you for your help, everyone.
Paimon can't believe what those heartless geezers did! Did Dunyarzad already go back?
Okay, so I guess uulit-ulit tayo, di ba?
So, in the end, you still couldn't figure out what that deja vu feeling was all about? Maybe it really was because of exhaustion.
I hadn't thought about it.
Same here. That's why Paimon stopped thinking about it halfway through the day. Then, how about we settle in and get a good night's sleep? For now,
Oh my gosh.
we can chalk things up
Bakit
to
nagaganon yung
exhaustion.
screen?
We could do more thinking tomorrow.
Yan naman.
Observing a modest drop in the output of Jnana energy, but
Jnana energy values
within
you.
normal parameters.
Continue to monitor the variances in the data and find the cause as soon as possible.
What? Sino yan? Ano yan? Ano nangyari? Wait, ano ba yan?
Why does Paimon feel so tired after so much sleep?
What is happening?
Anyway, we should go meet Dunyarzad right away.
Yan na naman. Ulit-ulit na naman. Maganda talaga kwento niyan, madam, sabi ni Mesha. Oo nga. Mukha nga, I'm very curious what's happening na naman. Nung merong... Ayan, di ba? O, ito na naman tayo. Ulit-ulit.
Good morning, Dunyarzad.
Not at all. I arrived early.
Huh? Paimon thinks you sound kinda tired.
I'm doing well. There's no need to worry.
Great idea. Let's get going.
Ayun na naman.
Traveler?
What a strong sense of deja vu.
It's all thanks to Miss Dunyarzad's sponsorship that the children can enjoy the Sub-Zero's festival.
Yun na nga. Ulit-ulit na naman.
Oh, are you interested in Yalda candies?
Not much of a choice. All these boxes look the same.
It's not that simple. Each box contains a random flavor. It's up to the luck of the draw.
They all sound pretty tasty.
And there's also Lizard Tail and Oni Kabuto.
Huh? What were those last two? She'll help me choose. Paimon wants to eat the Sunsetia flavor.
No problem. These boxes of candy are
let's
numbered
go.
1 to 5
Box
from
number
left to
4
right.
again.
Which one do you want?
Wala nang ibang choice kundi number 4.
Oh, I like your confidence. No hesitation at all. Oh, congratulations! Number 4 is indeed Sunsetia.
Paimon knew she always had incredible luck.
Number 1 is Lizard Tail.
Paimon's not really interested in the other flavors.
Ah, wait. How did you know? Don't tell me that you already knew which flavor was in each box.
What? She was right about all of them?
That couldn't have been luck. How is this possible? Mind reading? X-ray vision?
Alam, may X-ray
Or
na
some
dito.
kind of magic trick.
Tell us what's going on. Since when did you get superpowers? Traveler?
Ah, oh my gosh! Si ano? Si Kusanali, si Nahida. Oh my gosh, okay. Follow the familiar feet.
Did you see something? Us leaving Dunyarzad without letting her know is kinda rude, you know.
Siya! Yun na. Let's go. Let's go. Okay.
What are you looking for? Why did we come here?
Okay. Overwhelming sense of deja vu.
Traveler?
Oh my gosh. Oh my god, no, let's follow her.
That's...
There we go. Hey. Oh my gosh, wala siyang shoes.
Look! That's... Isn't that Dunyarzad?
What?
What's happening here? Why are there two Dunyarzads? You already know that this isn't your first Sub-Zero's festival, don't you?
Alert.
I'm sure you already know how to use this. A knowledge capsule? Where did you get it? What's inside?
Oh my god.
You should use it too, Paimon. You know Paimon?
Piece it together, finally.
Well, this seems kinda sketchy, but Paimon feels like this is what we should do.
Okay. Go. Oh my gosh, memories.
What the?
So many days worth.
This is our 20th time at the Sub-Zero's festival? Huh? No. The 30th? 40th? Have we been trapped in a single day? If it weren't for you, we wouldn't have even realized. What the heck was inside that knowledge capsule?
Your memories are still scrambled? Try your best to remember. This isn't the first time we've met, and I answered that question a long time ago.
Let Paimon think. Oh, it's coming back. Meeting you was the real catalyst for restoring our memories, and the knowledge capsule is just your means of showing our minds the way. What about everyone else?
Your sense of deja vu is stronger than everyone else's, yes? As for an explanation, you two received the blessing of Dendro. And you also have special, sensitive constitutions. It was as if a single sheet of paper was separating those memories from your consciousness. A familiar question. I think this is the 7th time you asked that. As you can see, she isn't doing well. You probably sensed it too. The Dunyarzad you were just with is different from the first Dunyarzad you met. That first Dunyarzad is in front of you right now, and she doesn't have a lot of time left.
Oh no! What I need to do right now is break out of this cycle.
Looks like you're almost done sorting out your brain. Oh yeah, I'm Nahida.
So Nahida. I know you.
Good. You passed the test.
What's happening? You can awaken our memories, and you seem like you know what's going on. Oh, wait. Please don't tell Paimon even you don't know.
Everything in this world runs in a loop. This cycle is called the samsara. You, me, and everyone else are all stuck inside the one-day samsara.
Why?
As for the truth, that's on you to find out. If you were told the truth instead of discovering it yourselves, it would literally blow your minds. I don't know how you'd be after that. I can only give you surface-level help, like bits of information and subtle hints. For the rest of the time, I'll be doing all I can to slow down Dunyarzad's illness.
Okay.
She looks like she isn't
Madam,
doing
totoo
well
ba?
at all.
CB18 ba niyan?
This gets worse after each
I'm not sure.
festival.
Maybe in other languages. But in English, I'm pretty sure they're not the same day. Baka sa Chinese or maybe Japanese. I'm not.
If we can break out of the samsara, I might be able to save her. But as things are right now, she's just a small bird in the sky that's about to lose its last feathers. All I can do is raise a gale to delay her fall.
Oh, kawawa naman si Dunyarzad.
Analogies.
Analogies are wonderful tools. They let you use existing knowledge to understand unfamiliar things. Okay, so, with what you know so far, what do you think the truth is?
What do I think the truth is? Let me collect my... You can choose any text entry to interpret. This interpretation involves analysis of the text entry and may yield you answers. Once interpreted, you may submit it. Oh! Some text entries can be associated with one another. Once interpreted, text associate to choose the other text entry, then select trigger association. Okay, there's a similar mechanic like this sa Tears of Kings. Submit conclusion. Select a text entry. I guess the deja vu.
What's happening right now seems to have happened before. This feeling has been getting stronger and stronger.
And then... the Sub-Zero's Festival interpret.
We've already experienced the Sub-Zero's Festival many times. And the day of the festival seems to be in a perpetual samsara.
Associate. Ayaw. The Grand Sage's alchemical divination result. I guess abnormal mental fatigue.
I can't...
Deja vu. So I guess yun lang. Tapos time loop. Interpret.
That should be it. The flow of time is endlessly cycling within one single day.
Submit conclusion.
A time loop. You've given similarly wrong
What?
answers in the past. A pity. Still the wrong answer? Paimon thought that made a lot of sense. A simple time loop can't explain some of the phenomena.
What?
You two are still missing a lot of information.
Wala, kawawa
Carry
naman siya.
side. The Sub-Zero's festival is happening every day, but that doesn't mean we
Ano
can waste an
gagawin? Oh my
infinite
gosh.
amount of them. Hurry.
Okay, ano gagawin ko doon? Oh my
Think about
god.
our current situation, and to do that, we need to figure out what's happening. Nahida rejected the idea of a time loop, so Paimon's memories say that we've already done this many times.
Okay, oh my god. Around. Oh my god. Ano ba dapat yung pinili ko? The deja vu and the what?
Hey there!
Hey, it's you guys again.
She's feeling a little unwell.
I see. Did you come back to buy something? I guarantee the freshness of my products. I harvested them from the forest just
Okay,
yesterday.
have you felt anything strange lately?
What brought this about?
To put it another way, if you
Was
really,
yesterday
really
truly
think
yesterday?
about it, was yesterday truly yesterday?
What kind of philosophical nonsense is this? Didn't you know that no one dreams in Sumeru? Go
No one
somewhere else
dreams
if
in
you want to find
Sumeru.
someone to daydream with.
He
What's
actually
this?
has a point. Is this a dream? Is everyone dreaming?
No one dreams in...
True. Anyway, if this all really were just a dream, we would have woken up a long time ago.
Ay. Ask si Koya.
Oh, it's you two. Was my divination so accurate that you felt compelled to compliment me in person? Ooh, I knew it! I told you, the god's divination is highly accurate.
You're really excited about this, huh? That's exactly why we came back.
Help you better understand it?
So, you're admitting that you don't have a clue?
Anyway,
Okay.
what kind of situation did you get into?
For all, you've actually divined our fortune.
Huh? Hold on a second. I thought you guys just lost your wallet or fell for a scam. What you just said, are you serious? Does that kind of thing actually happen in real life?
I knew you weren't going to believe it.
Marvelous. Truly marvelous. I believe
Illusions
you.
and lies.
Recall
Oo
the
nga.
interpretation of your divination. The moon, illusions, and lies.
When you say it like that, the divination does sound like it's related to what's going on.
I believe that the Archon's revelations are
Never
never
more
more
than
than
vague
vague hints. Anything more specific is beyond the reach of mere mortals. The book only says, if you trust your instincts and overcome your fears, the sun will surely rise.
So that's how it is. Looks like fortune-telling is just fortune-telling. We haven't made any progress. Who else can we talk to?
Yeah, okay.
Paimon remembers that we tried talking to her a couple of times, but she always thinks we're playing pranks on her. You think she'll brush us off
Who
again?
cares?
Yeah. If we tap into Dia's strong sense of responsibility as a mercenary, at this time of day,
Finish beating up
Dia's
those
probably
kidnappers.
just finished beating up those kidnappers.
Go. Ano ba dapat yung pinili ko kaya doon? Okay.
I'm fine, my lady.
Perfect timing. Both of you are here.
Paimon, Traveler, you came at just the right time. Listen, there was a dangerous gang. Huh? You saw? Then why didn't you jump in earlier? If someone was protecting Miss Dunyarzad, I could have went all out.
You want the traveler to take Dunyarzad somewhere to rest up while you check to see if there's still any kidnappers around. Did Paimon get that right?
How did you know what I was going to say?
We need to say something convincing.
Oh my gosh! People from Sumeru.
People in Sumeru don't dream. What a strange phenomenon. People in Sumeru. Dia sold her greatsword to raise additional funds.
Tell her, traveler!
I didn't tell anyone about that. Including Miss Dunyarzad. You couldn't have known. And just now, you literally took the words right out of my mouth.
Alright, so this is the situation.
Okay. Will she believe us?
It's kinda hard to believe what you just told me. First, let me make something clear. Most of us desert dwellers might not be the scholarly type.
She's quieter than usual. Uninterested in anything and really gloomy.
Yeah, she isn't the same as before, but her parents said that this is how she was like at first.
Huh? At first?
I don't quite understand what you're all talking about.
My lady, are you angry?
Come with me.
Alright,
I'll
give you the benefit of the doubt since you knew about my greatsword.
Hey, go. Ay, saan na nga ba yun? Oh. Okay.
Nahida! We brought a friend! Are you busy?
I thought I told you that it won't help to bring anyone here.
We just wanted her to see the real Dunyarzad's condition.
The real Dunyarzad?
Huh?
I told you that you two are special. Other people can't see me or Miss Dunyarzad here.
Anong gagawin? So, i-ano siya.
Hold on. Over there. Is that?
Wow. How perceptive.
Miss Dunyarzad, she's lying down here, isn't she? How's she doing?
Her condition's really bad, and she's basically in a coma.
I can sense her aura. There are also lingering
Sense her
feelings
aura.
of
Oh my
something like
gosh.
regret or disappointment. What happened?
Do you believe us now? The Sub-Zero's festival has been repeating itself. So, you think the sages are behind this?
Yeah, they've always been against us. Wouldn't surprise me if they're using the Akasha to intentionally repeat the Sub-Zero's festival as a sick joke.
You have a point. Aside from the Dendro Archon, the Academia's sages are the only ones in Sumeru who could pull off something like this. Maybe there's more to the Akasha than we know. Right! Didn't you awaken our memories using something that looked like a knowledge capsule?
The Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate, as it is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom's power. It compiles the wisdom of the entire populace, and it grants knowledge to the people.
A gnosis could do that? No wonder the Akasha is so magical.
So, this Nahida you mentioned, what did she say?
She said, and Paimon quotes, the Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate.
Compiles the wisdom of the entire populace and grants knowledge to the people. Wait. I get the grants knowledge part. That's what people have always used the Akasha for. But compiling the entire populace's wisdom?
Did she mean that the sages enter new knowledge into the Akasha?
What's information in the Akasha?
Oh, yeah. That sounds about right. What do you
People in Sumeru do.
People in Sumeru don't dream. Okay, Nahida said, the Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate, as it is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom's power. It compiles the wisdom of the entire populace,
So, ano pipiliin ko
and
dito?
it
Oh my
grants
gosh.
knowledge to the people.
People in Sumeru.
That doesn't sound right.
Information or mental.
My mind feels exhausted, even though I haven't done too much thinking.
Okay.
You mean the Akasha is causing our mental fatigue? Huh. Now that I think about it, my head's been feeling unusually heavy. When the desert dwellers set off on their quest for knowledge, a sage once said, knowledge always comes at a price. Compiling the entire country's knowledge. You think the Akasha pulled a 180 and is extracting information from us? Who knows? The Akasha can put knowledge into our heads, so who's to say that it can't also poke around in there?
What's the point of doing something like that?
Just think about it. If you could combine the knowledge of every single person in Sumeru, then you can basically turn Sumeru City into a single massive brain. This hive mind could make breakthroughs in problems that even the smartest geniuses can't crack.
An excellent deduction. And the analogy comparing Sumeru City to a massive brain? I love it.
In that case, we should take off our Akasha terminals right away. Maybe that'll solve this problem.
Worth a shot.
Yeah, I was only wearing this for show in the first place. Didn't expect the sages to cook up such a conspiracy.
Hey.
How does everyone feel?
I also know.
Huh? What is it?
There's always the sound of a beat.
Oh, that! Paimon knows what you're talking about. It's a single soft beep that sounds like it's coming from the Akasha terminal.
The sound of a beep. Could it be a prompt tone for when the Akasha is operating?
I've heard the same sound.
That's probably an important clue. We weren't using our terminals, but we heard a beep anyway.
Yun na.
Traveler, did you hear that?
I heard it too. Our ears aren't messing with us. There was definitely a beep. We took off our Akasha terminals.
Oh no! What's happening?
Today's runtime has exceeded its expected length.
There
At
may
this
be
rate, there may
casualties?
be casualties.
But we cannot lose all of our progress.
Yung ginagawa ng mga sages na to, oh my god. They're so cool. Oh, good years up. No. Oh, ayan. Suot na ulit natin yung Akasha. Hala.
Paimon remembers everything!
Good. You adapted quickly this time.
We definitely took off our Akasha terminals last night, but we still heard that beep. Why is that?
You've been implanted with another form. It failed.
But now we can at least
Something
confirm
to-
one thing. The Akasha definitely has something to do with whatever's trapping us in this cycle. Oh, Paimon doesn't get it. Why would the Akasha go this far if all it wants is everybody's wisdom?
It's extremely difficult for lab rats in an experiment to understand why they're being
Kaya
treated the way they are.
pinag-experimentahan din yung mga tao.
If we're lab
Ginagawa
rats, then
silang
what are
testing.
you? Nahida, you've never told us anything about yourself.
I guess I'm the moon.
The moon? Wasn't that the result of our
illusion.
divination?
Anyway, knowing who I am won't help you get closer to the truth, so you should focus on other things.
Okay then. Dia helped us a lot yesterday, so
Okay.
let's go find her. If Paimon's reading the time correctly, those...
Okay, let's go. Ayan na. Oh my gosh, ang cute ng animation though. Yung drawing. Oh my god.
Ah, there you are. I've already taken care of those kidnappers. My lady, did you get hurt?
Dia?
Ah, wala
What's
siyang
wrong?
sugat.
Why are you both gawking at me like that?
Oh no,
You didn't get hurt this time.
Huh? What do you mean this time? Why are you so surprised that I managed to get out unscathed? Those kids were amateurs.
What? Aren't you still getting used to your new great sword?
Shh! How did you know about my greatsword? I haven't told anyone about it.
So Dia's lost her memories after all.
During your battle.
Anything strange? You already know that I got a new greatsword. It's as if I've already used it to fight a countless number of battles.
You're saying that although you don't remember using it, your body feels like it does?
That's right. Both mercenaries and warriors heavily rely on muscle memory.
Traveler, what do you think?
Maybe because we removed...
Yeah, Paimon's feeling really hopeful. Oh, you're right. Earlier in the
Something like this would never have
happened.
happened.
This would have never happened.
Okay.
I have no clue what you two are talking about, but...
So you want us to take Dunyarzad somewhere else to rest while you check if there are still more kidnappers around, right?
How did you know what I was gonna say?
Forget it.
Oh my gosh,
Go and do your
what's
thing.
happening? Okay, ayan na ulit. God.
Whew, it's finally nighttime. Aside from Dia not getting injured, everything seems to have stayed the same. Listen, Nahida, we found out that Dia got out just fine today. Do you think the Samsara has been broken? Have we saved Dunyarzad?
Really? Good job on all that progress.
Hey, what kind of an answer is that?
Tomorrow will come.
What?
Everyone assumes this is common knowledge, but the only way you can know that for sure is if you experience tomorrow.
Sounds so ominous, oh my god.
How many todays has it been? Is it possible that today will be followed by yesterday? Does tomorrow truly exist as anything beyond a made-up concept?
Ay,
It's
grabe.
even possible that this entire world is a lie, and the history of the whole world has just been one endless Sub-Zero's festival.
Okay, no more. Paimon's brain is already shut down.
That's why it makes no sense to waste your energy thinking about things you will learn tomorrow. Get some good rest. You know, use the bathroom and flush your anxiety dookie away.
Flush your anxiety, Dookie. What the heck? Okay.
Huh? Hold on, what did you just say?
Huh? People always say they feel a sense of relief after they take a duk-duk.
Take
That's
a
why I
duk-duk,
suggested
what
you
the
could try
heck?
that.
It's so strange and so against common sense that Paimon's at a loss for words. Even though it's happy and lively at the Sub-Zero's festival every day, it feels like it's been a long time since we've really gotten to relax.
Flush your anxiety, Dookie.
Let's go back
Nag-CR
to
na
our
ba kayo, guys? Oh my gosh, ayan na naman yung beat. Oh my god.
Continue the harvest. Compared to what
Harvest. Yeah, hina-harvest yung ano, using the Akasha terminals, not the hedge.
We're still in the same day.
As expected.
Nahida, you already knew last night that we didn't break out of the Samsara?
Would there have been a point? You would have spent the night with new worries, with tomorrow still out of reach. In that case, you might as well rest within that brief moment of hope. An opportunity like that doesn't come by often, and I thought it might help you clear your minds.
Paimon said that Duke did that! Whatever. Guess you were looking out for us after all.
Of course. In the time we've been together, you two have been everything to me.
Paimon's flattered and everything, but maybe you're taking things a little fast.
What I mean is, even though I had asked you to solve this puzzle, you two are still the only ones who can see me and sense my presence.
Okay.
In other words, if you weren't here, I may as well not exist. That's why you two have been everything to me. Get it?
Nahida's talking about confusing stuff again.
Because maybe people have been, stopping believing in her.
Anyway, that's enough chit-chat. So, Traveler,
Did the new clues yesterday help you gain a new understanding of the situation? Huh? Why are you scrapping your previous theory?
Been improving. 2 years ago.
Oh, yeah! You're right! Gosh, how did we not notice that? So, what's your new hypothesis?
Oh my gosh, wait.
Mercenaries rely heavily on muscle memory. And Dia was able to use her experiences to avoid injury in later samsara cycles. Okay, Nahida said, the Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate,
Dapat kaya yung,
as it is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom's power. We've already experienced the Sub-Zeru's festival many times, and the moon, illusions, and lies. What do they all mean? The beep is a prompt tone
Even
for
though
Akasha
we're-
operations. We
Yeah,
still hear it
tama.
every night, even though we removed our Akasha terminals.
So, yeah, parang palagi pa din siyang nagtanong.
That doesn't sound right.
Sino ko din? Information. Cancel as a... Ano dapat? Cautious sound in information.
Okay, Nahid. That doesn't sound.
Ay, ano ba to? Wait. Chemical.
The moon, illusions, and lies.
Parang hindi naman yun dapat. So, I guess ito is. Then, Sub-Zero Samsara. What? Okay, memories are deleted every day.
If all our memories of a day are erased at the end of that day, then we would unwittingly relive that same day again and again.
Instead, our memories of...
Oh! Then the beep we hear every night could just be indicating the deletion of our memories! That's why, when we wake up, everyone thinks the Sub-Zero's festival hasn't happened yet! But muscle memory can't be erased. A brilliant deduction. Nahida, tell us if we're right or wrong! To put it simply, it's as if you've mistaken a pyro crystal fly for a firefly in the night. You lost sight of its true nature because you focused too much on your perception that it glows. That isn't simple at all!
Still the wrong conclusion.
Why don't you go talk to Miss Dia again? Right!
Oh my gosh,
she did
mali
help
pa
us
rin
find
yung
our latest
hinahanap
clue
ko.
after all. Let's go!
The causality of the Sub-Zero. Talk to me. Talk to me. Sige. Thanks, Rymac. Naku, baka nga hindi ko pa rin matapos to. I'm not really sure kung paano pa kahaba. But thank you so much for joining me tonight. Maraming salamat. Have a good rest of the Saturday.
Really took me a while to find you.
As expected, Dia also didn't get hurt today.
Get hurt? Why would?
Well, you're still getting used to your new greatsword.
Huh. Truth be told, I also think it's pretty strange.
It just suddenly felt so
It just
familiar
suddenly
in my
felt
hand.
so familiar in my hands, and
Traveler, could you explain the situation to her today? Paimon's gotten a little sick of doing it.
Just get straight to
Oh,
the
that
point.
works.
Go, explain.
what happened to you guys while I was gone?
Don't think too hard about it. Just take what we're saying at face value.
All right then, let me get this straight. You're
Yes, your memory's being erased every day.
then I'd have to disagree. That's impossible.
Oh? Why do you think that?
If we've actually been reliving the Sub-Zeru's festival day
What
after
kind of
day,
things we
then
used,
what
the
happened
money
to the things we used, the money we spent, the food we ate? Common sense says my wallet should have emptied itself a long time ago.
Thought about that too.
Right! They could use the Akasha to record what everyone did that day, and then use the city's resources to replenish everything! It's not very likely, but it's also not impossible.
No, it is impossible. I've got proof.
You have proof? Where?
You two are surprisingly serious about this nonsensical discussion. Come with me, Miss Dunyarzad. Please come along as well.
Oh, isasama na natin si Dunyarzad.
Paimon can't believe it's Dia who wants to show us something this time. 2 days ago, we were the ones taking her to see Dunyarzad.
Oh my gosh, am I just making the wrong conclusion? And oh, bakit dito tayo pupunta?
This is it.
Huh? This is a wooden training dummy.
See those marks on the dummy? Those are the result of several days' worth of practice. Let's say the sages didn't replace it every day. Shouldn't it be hacked to pieces by now?
That's true, but what if they did?
Then the sages would have had to reproduce every mark I left during previous training sessions. I'm a professional fighter. My martial school has always emphasized the importance of refined control. The force, angle, and entry point of each strike is calculated and deliberate. That's why I remember every mark on the dummy. It's just as they say, each swordsman has their own unique style.
Is it really impossible? What if they use some fancy machine to carve every single mark?
People often say that a camera's photo can never replace an artist's painting because the same thing applies here. At a mere glance, I can differentiate carved marks from the results of combat training. Whew, hope that cleared things up for you. Hey, is this that new Braincercise game that's been super popular with the scholars lately? Anyway, it's getting late. I should escort Miss Dunyarzad to Nilu's stage. See you later.
Okay, so what's happening? Maybe I'm really choosing all the wrong ones.
Is our memory deletion theory also wrong? But at least we've reached some other conclusions in the meantime.
Or not.
Yep, that's true. So, can we think of any new ideas right now? Strange? Paimon feels like everything's been strange lately.
Never thought about leaving the city.
Leaving the city? You're right! It's really strange how we never thought of such a simple solution. Many things should become clear if we can confirm the flow of time outside of the city.
Okay.
Paimon can't believe it! Did we miss this because we're tunnel visioning too hard on our other theories? Or because we're just too tired? How about we go back and ask Nahida? Maybe we've forgotten something about leaving the city.
Talk to Nahida. Okay. So... Okay.
Nahida, we're back!
Nahida, we're back.
You're back early today. Did you find something new? Sort of. We're mostly sure now that we're not in a time loop. And we also aren't in the real world. Leaving the city. As far as I remember, you've mentioned your plans to do that twice before. We did? But we don't remember anything. What happened after we talked about those plans? What did we say when we got back? Let me think. I don't think you ever actually told me what the outcome was. Oh, it's probably more accurate to say that both times you never came back the whole night. But you two sometimes stay out the entire night anyway, so at the time, I didn't think too much about it. It is true that sometimes we lose track of time during our investigations. Before we know it, it'll already be the next day. Really? That's kinda strange. In theory, I should have already awakened all your memories. Yep, something here's definitely fishy. Let's get to the bottom of this tomorrow.
Okay. Yun, nag-beep na naman. Oh my gosh.
Our memories are back!
Go and try to...
About that... Well, where should Paimon begin? Traveler, aside from your memories that were just restored, I have another message for you. Listen to it and you'll understand.
Can't go back. There are countless spaces here. Our Sub-Zero's festival in Sumeru City is just one of them.
Traveler, you should be missing 2 days worth of memories.
Happened 2 days ago.
It's time to carry out our plan from yesterday. Okay, let's go. We don't have many more festivals to waste. Hurry and find the truth.
Okay. Head to the city gate and find a way. So I guess hindi tayo palalabasin.
Why can't we leave the city?
Don't ask me. It's not like I can tell you anything.
I have a real emergency. My goods have already arrived at Port Ormos.
That's your problem. Make sure you make a request in advance next time.
But it's not like you can just predict business matters in advance.
Oh no.
It looks like the Academia already announced a lockdown for Sumeru City today. Let's go and question them. Hello, sir. Why can't we leave the city today?
Here we go again. Don't ask me. I don't know either. We just received an order that no one is allowed to enter or exit Sumeru today. They didn't tell us anything else. Angering me won't get you anywhere.
Okay. May lockdown.
It looks like he really doesn't know. If we can't get anything out of him, let's take matters into our own hands. This is a good spot, and the guard hasn't noticed us at all. Let's hurry! Huh? Why? Are
Leaving
you
the
going to
city
leave
might
Paimon
trigger
behind?
disruptions to our memory.
But what if things get really weird out there and you get into some trouble? Oh, Paimon knows that Paimon can't do much, but
if we leave together,
we've
it will
always been
be the same.
together. Okay. Paimon will wait for you. Promise Paimon that you'll come back as soon as possible. And please, be careful.
Okay.
Memories! Traveler!
Oh my gosh!
Paimon would never see you again! You just disappeared! Paimon waited for you for hours and hours at the city wall and you never came back! You promised Paimon that you were only taking a quick look! Paimon, calm down. She's here now.
Oh
I don't think she understood what you were saying. Paimon doesn't care! Paimon wanted to go look for you, but you also said that Paimon should stay! Paimon was so worried and so scared the entire day!
Oh, sorry, Paimon. No, I won't.
Okay. Paimon will forgive you. The most important thing is that you didn't actually disappear. Okay. Paimon, can you tell us your perspective of what really happened yesterday? I see. Using two people's different perspective. After that, you left the city. Paimon kept her eyes on you the whole time, but then you disappeared in an instant. No way! Paimon was watching you with the fullest attention. What's your perspective, Traveler? You sure you don't have any memory of this?
Don't even.
I guess that explains everything. You also lost your memories the last 2 times you tried to leave the city. So, if we leave the city, our memories will be completely erased?
Erasing the memory goes to
It really sounds like something big outside of the city is being hidden on purpose. But this way, we'll also never discover what's outside.
Can we leave something behind other than
something like a message? But how can we send it back?
Oh my gosh, parang ang tagal pa nito.
I'm not used to being stared at. Well, okay. You want something that can pass on messages, right? Yep, now we're talking.
Okay. Oh my gosh, parang ang tagal pa nito. Matagal pa nga yan, madam. Oh my gosh. I guess you have to, like, take another break and then continue this next time. Okay. Ano na nangyari? Ang tagal bumalik ni Nahida. Halfway pa lang ako. Oh my God.
I'm done. Here you go. What? Isn't this just an Akasha terminal? You made some little changes. Akasha terminals are already capable of sending messages. I just tweaked it so that it could connect to any node. To make something like this? Nahida, you really know the Akasha like the back of your hand. Yep. I'll help you save the messages. It should be pretty easy to use. I just can't guarantee the user's status and signal coverage when they're outside the city.
We'll never know until we try. At least we're taking the initiative now.
Let's go then. Let's expose those sages. All right.
Okay.
Paimon isn't as worried about being separated since it happened once yesterday. But, okay.
See you tomorrow,
Traveler. That covers everything that's happened so far.
So that message. But what I left for myself then?
Yes. Although the signal was choppy and had some interference, we still managed to receive 2 messages from you when you were outside.
Okay, now that you understand what's going on, let's hear the messages together.
Hey, let's go.
Can't go back. There are countless spaces here. Our Sub-Zeru's festival in Sumeru City is just one of them. I've entered another space. Before me are flowing sandstone and howling fish. Impossible and surreal sights. All these spaces are empty. Except for the occasional ones that contain mute puppets rather than people. I can't sense any human presence.
Well, what do you think?
That's one heck of an info dump. It sounds like you left the Sumeru city space when you set foot outside of the walls. But everything looked completely normal when Paimon was looking out from the inside. That's unbelievable. There's another part here. We only received it last night.
These spaces have been disappearing, one after the other. Absorbed by something like a sun in the sky. And now, even the final space has also disappeared. Behind me, a lot of spaces just appeared again from thin air. I get it now. Those spaces are actually...
What? What are those spaces?
Why did the message end right there? Probably because yesterday just happened to end at that moment. Oh, right. Paimon did hear a beep from the Akasha. The message. It should have come from the Traveler's Akasha terminal. After the beep, Traveler said even the final spaces also disappeared. Traveler, what do you think that final space could have been?
The real world, spaces without human presence, the space world.
My impression is that each day in this samsara only ends at the sound of that beep from the Akasha. Was that space actually the real world? But wouldn't a real space just randomly disappearing like that be catastrophic?
I guess,
My impression is that each day in this samsara only ends at the sound of that beep from the Akasha.
I'm almost done, anak. I'll continue this next time. Ang haba pa niya.
Oh, so that's Subzero's festival also disappears, and we're taken to the next day. Later on, Traveler also mentioned a bunch of new spaces materializing behind them. Do lots of new spaces appear every day? Paimon's head is spinning. Just what are these spaces anyhow?
Weird. Bakit ba God of Wisdom si Sumeru?
Well, consider this. For all the horrors of the Archon War, at its heart, it was just a game where a bunch of gods fought over 7 seats. So no matter how strange or spooky things may look on the surface, maybe all they point to in the end is a small and simple secret.
Wow, the Archon War, huh? That's an analogy and a half.
Okay. Give me some time. I need to...
Hey, where are you going?
Okay, familiar bench in it. I guess we're gonna have to end this right now. Medyo matagal na din. 3 hours na. We can continue next time. Yeah, I want to finish this with you guys. So yeah, I'm not sure if, when the next stream will be. Probably on Monday, obviously. It's a holiday on Monday. Hopefully holiday din kayo. But anyways, yeah, thanks for joining me tonight. I super appreciate you joining me for this long stream. Ayan, maraming salamat. I hope to, ano yun anak? I hope to see you on Monday when we stream again. Hopefully matapos na natin to. Oh my gosh, I'm so confused, but also, what is happening? Okay. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you next stream. Happy weekend.